Hey guys, welcome to Shay's Tube. Happy and blessed weekend. Guys, I came back tonight with a special live. I want to go over some breaking news about Sean Diddy Combs, and I got some breaking news regarding Javion Magee. So y'all get your relaxing chair, bed, or whatever, and chill and sit back for a minute and check out Shay's Tube. And before we start off with this live, I want to ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and share and leave a comment. And thank you so much. Okay. All right. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Tony Vance and Jermaine. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and happy and blessed weekend to you guys. So, guys, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer real quick because I almost forgot. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Also, if you want to show additional support to the channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $Shades2. All donations are used to better this channel. Thank you so much, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started with this topic time tonight and a little bit of breaking news. All right. So anyway, let's do Javion first. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all watch this little video regarding Javion Magee. Let me give you guys some background information first. Javion Magee is the 21-year-old truck driver, over-the-road truck driver, who they claim committed the S word. Okay? I think it was around September the 10th or 11th or somewhere around that time. They claim he committed the S word. All right? I ran down a timeline of events. I told you guys that I did not believe he committed the S word because certain things just do not add up. Well, anyway, tonight I got this explosive video where this witness claims that he saw what happened. And you know what? He claims that it's three people who are involved in this unaliving. And those three people are police. So I'm going to let you guys hear part of his interview, and I'm going to let you guys know you can hear that entire interview on YouTube, and I'll give you guys that link. If you can, Jermaine, can you drop the link in the chat, please? Thank you. So let me take this gum out of my mouth, okay? My nickname is the Chew Gum Lady, all right, because I got gum in my mouth all the daggone time. So let me go ahead and get this video. I'm going to turn that audio off, that music off and everything. It's a shame how they did this young man. I'm not going to lie. That's why I'm going to keep on talking about it until they do something about it. They've been suppressing information, lying. That mayor or whoever he is just basically sheriff. That's who he is. It's basically not being 100% honest, in my opinion. Just a bunch of bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Some bull crap regarding this young man. Now, let me see where this video is real quick. I think this is it right here. Let me check and see. Yeah, this is it. So I want you guys to listen to this. This is the witnesses who say cops unalive Javion Magee. And this is all allegedly because we don't know if he's an actual witness, but this is what he says. Some things that he say aligns with another person who was talking about the case. Okay, so let me let you guys hear that first, and then we will go from there. And we will get to Sean P. Diddy Combs after this. And thank you guys so much for coming by and tuning in as well. Let's do this. So y'all go ahead and listen to this.
This is that you just heard are the voice of a...
He had 3 policemen and 1 KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone and then they took him down the road from the gas station.
It was three white people, three white guys, and they did that to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say, and they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff, and they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The voices that you just heard are the voice of a man and a woman who gave details about the ongoing case of Javion Magee. Of course, you know by now Javion Magee was a 21-year-old truck driver from Illinois who was found under suspicious circumstances.
It's three policemen and one KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He takes his phone. And then they took him down the road from the gas station.
It was three white people, three white guys, and they did that to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say, and they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff, and they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, let's stop this now.
The voices that you just heard
on that video that we just heard twice, I believe twice or three times, it was this dude who claims that he witnessed allegedly three police officers who unalive Javion Magee. Now, like I said before, I don't know how true this is, but like on that YouTube link that Jermaine just put up, he goes into strict detail. Now, normally some people can show YouTube videos on their channel, but every time I do it, I get a claim or a strike, a copyright strike or whatever. So I'm not going to show it. But he went into strict details about that entire event, what they did to this young dude. Now, another person said I think it was him who said they don't even believe the old man. I mean, not the old man, the homeless dude. They don't even believe that story. They said there was no homeless man, people around that area. And you would never give a homeless person $200 some, and that homeless person would just, be happy and just walk away. At least not there. Plus, how did they find this homeless person, or did the homeless person come up to them and report it? See, what I'm thinking is the homeless person doesn't really exist. Even if they bring up a person, it doesn't mean that person really did get money. That they could have paid this person and pretend that. Okay? Because I'm thinking they basically made up that story about the homeless person, or either use a person to pretend like Javion gave him money to throw us off, to make us think that Javion gave out all his money because he was ending his life and he didn't need that money. In reality, it was no homeless person, or either they had somebody, or they're going to getting somebody now to pretend like they are the homeless person that Javion handed money to. And then where is the cameras, the surveillance footage of all of these things? This witness right here also said that the police, I believe he said that the police was following Javion. And when they did the timeline, they do not mention anything about police stopping him, hey Shell, or anything else. They're not mentioning any of this. And again, where is the video footage of him walking to the wooded area? That T and R trailer, tractor, repair shop is questionable. Okay? Because see, for me, I'm trying to figure out if the three police officers did unalive this guy, how did they know he was walking toward those woods? Did he actually walk toward those woods, or are they just lying? Did they do something to him sometime after? I can't even remember if we saw a video of him walking back to the um, truck without anything in his hand. I can't remember if they even showed us that. And if they did not show us that, they need to show us that video footage, point blank. Because if we did not, if they did, Jermaine, do you remember them showing us a video of Javion Magee walking back from TNR? Because I don't recall that. I could be wrong because I don't watched a lot of videos on different topics. Okay, so they did show a video of him coming back from TNR. Okay, so when if they did show that video, like Jermaine just said, because right, they said that he didn't have anything in his hand. So if they did show that video, how did these cops know he was going to be in the wooded area, and the time and everything? And the thing about it is that we can explain why they wouldn't be on camera, because there's another way you can enter that wooded area. I think that witness even said the same thing. So that means that someone would have to had tipped them off. The only place that he was at before he got back into that truck is inside of TNR. And that is the same person, the owner or either one of the employees there, who called 911. And then why did they have their voice distorted? Why didn't they just let the regular voice come out? Why was it muffled so we can't, know who it is? Why was that? And then what's up with this snickering type shit that the caller did when he said that he was not alive? How is this funny? Even if he wasn't laughing like that, how is this appropriate to even do that? There's a lot of unanswered questions regarding this guy's passing. Let me say this again. When he went inside of Walmart, okay, to get that rope, if he was so depressed, why was he skipping around? And they slowed the video up to make it look like he was walking real slow, but he was skipping. Why was he playing with the daggone rope? Why was he playing with the rope? Anyone like skipping like that? I'm just saying he was walking a little bit faster. And also, why would he take the time out? It looks like he was grading the Walmart store. You know, that little survey thing they put at the end. They ask you, how was your service? Did the store have everything? He took the time out to do that. When you are sad, you are not thinking about grading on damn Walmart. Okay? I don't even think he would be walking out of the store looking like he was. Listen, this dude just got this truck driving position. He went to KLLM truck driving school, right? Then he got a CDL and all that stuff. So he was happy about that. He knew that his checks was going to be pretty good. He was going to make pretty good money. I think they said after he drive for a minute on the road, they're going to give him his own truck. So that tells me he was going to be a lease driver, like a owner operator. He had the world in his hand. He looked like he wasn't sad. He does not look like he was sad and depressed to me. Just his actions in Walmart alone indicates that he wasn't. Again, I don't see depressed people who are contemplating on unaliving themselves in Walmart filling out the damn survey. or playing with a rope. And let me tell you something, he didn't buy no rope to unalive himself. He probably bought that rope to attach it to one side of his door to the other side so no one could get inside of his sleeper cab when he's asleep. Because if the police was harassing him and trying to do stuff to him, he knew he had to sleep. And he did not want them to come in there on him or anybody else while he was asleep. And another thing, just like Jermaine said, okay, thank you, Jermaine, for checking. He was out there allegedly against that tree, unalive, for 14 hours, and nobody saw him. When it happened, I believe it was light outside. And you mean to tell me that no one saw him all that time? Plus, the owner or employees of TNR, you mean to tell me they did not see anything, but yet they found that body 14 hours later? Thank you so much, Agif. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. So it wasn't a video at TNR, okay? Because I didn't recall seeing one. So we don't even know if he actually walked back from that damn place. Let's keep it real. We don't know this. Now, if they come out and show us a video, then we will know it. But as of now, we just do not know this. Another thing, this witness said that they beat him. He said they beat this dude. He said he was watching. He saw them. He said that they beat him. Okay? So I think he also said that they waited till the swelling went down. See, this is why they won't show that body to the parents or release the body, because they don't want these people to see exactly what happened to their relative. They don't want them to see this. If a person has unalived themselves, why would they need to keep the body and not let the parents see their child? Why not? If he just hung himself, the only thing that you would probably see is some neck, you know, wounds or whatever the case is. Like it would just look like the neck, the damage from the rope and all of that. The neck would be broken, all that. It's not like you're gonna see him beating up or anything else. If that's what he just did, is hung himself and that's it. So why would they not allow the parents to view the body or even give them pictures? And let me tell you something else. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you for helping me out up here tonight. CV restriction has been lifted in for the longest. Okay, I looked it up. Okay, I looked it up, and this is what I found. Wait a minute, I got the wrong thing. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. In North Carolina, effective immediately, North Carolina has lifted all mandatory capacity gathering limits, social distancing requirements, and easing most mask requirements. They do not have any type of COVID restrictions that I know of. So that's a damn lie. It's a lie. And then you got to ask, why are they lying? What are they covering up? Now, this witness said it's the triple Ks. Those triple Ks who wear those white hoods and stuff and the little robe or whatever, that bull crap they wear. And they be, terrorizing minorities, black people and unaliving them and things like that. And they are cowards because they like to do stuff with 20 of them together. You know what I'm saying? Or 5 or 6. So he said that those 3 police officers are part of that. The lady in the video said that somebody told her or she heard it in a live or somewhere, of a parent said that one of those officers or these same officers are responsible for her child being unalive or her relatives. Now, let's stop right there. If she said these are the same three officers, then that means that they kind of know who these three officers are, right? Hmm. Thank you, Jermaine. Right, they won't send the pictures either. That's because they are covering things up, okay? They are covering things up. The thing about it, guys, is this right here. If this young man ended his own life, even if they could not let them view the body, okay, for whatever reason, you would think they could send pictures so they can see their loved one. Also, you know that they believe something else happened because the FBI is now involved in it. The FBI has taken over the case. When the FBI gets involved, it means that they think something else happened. According to this witness, the three people he said that he saw himself are three police officers who are a part of the triple case. He said a lot. This is why I'm telling you guys to go watch this video right here because he said a lot. This guy talked for about 45 minutes. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me see what did we do with that link. What did we do with that link? Jermaine, where's that link at that you just put up there? Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let's see the link. Oh, here it is right here. So yeah, that is the link right there to watch it. Let's see. Is it blue on your end, Jermaine? Because it doesn't look blue on my end. That's the link right there, guys. Let me see if I can pull up anything else on this dude on TikTok because I want you guys to hear this video, a little bit of it anyway. Let's see if I can pull it up. This is the witness right here. Let me see what his name is. Let's see what this guy is. Name. Hold on. Let me see what this dude's name is. Let's see what this dude talking about here. Okay, let's see if I can find this guy on here. Witness say cops. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull some more information up on that. Is this the same one I just got to read and listening to? Let's see. I think this is the same one. Let's see. Yeah, this is the same one. Let me see if I can find another part of this. Maybe he got another part on here. Let me look at his thing and see. He just got this one on here. Okay, let's see. While I do this, let me show y'all this video again of him in this dang on Walmart and show you how he was playing with that rope and doing the most. This guy does not look like, and when I say boy, yeah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. That's just the way I talk, okay? So let's look at this. I'm not going to play seconds. I don't want to hear them talk. We just want to watch how he's walking. If you guys can see, he does not look like in that video. Let me see if I can pull up his actual video of Walmart. Let's see before I go to the other thing. Javion Magee, Walmart surveillance footage. Let's see, Walmart. Let's see if we can see that surveillance video. Let's see. These people do too much talking for me. Let's see. Instead of them showing the damn video, they be talking. Let's see if he's going to show the whole video. I'm trying to pull up the actual. Let me see if I can get the actual video of him in Walmart. Is she showing the whole video? These people. Let me get the actual surveillance. These people talk too much for me, y'all. Javion Magee, Walmart. So I do have it on my phone. There's a lot of videos on here, so I can't be going through all of those. Let's see if we can see the actual video. Let's see. Let's see if they got it on here. Shh. They do too much talking, y'all. I'm trying to find the actual video of him walking in there. Because in that video, we can see that he's not walking around like he's super sad, like they're trying to portray. He's walking around. I think this is it right here. Let's see. So he's in Walmart. If you can see it on my phone. Wait, let me rewind it a little bit. So hold on, let's see. And I'm not going to play the sound because I just want y'all to look at it. Let's just let that get off here. He's walking around like a normal young man. He's up here ringing up his stuff. When he goes out, see, this video is not close up, so it's hard to see. Well, you make it see a little bit right there. He playing with the rope, throwing it around his head. He walking pretty fast. They didn't slow this video. Well, they did slow it down a little bit. To me, if you go watch the actual video yourself and you do a close-up on it and watch it very carefully, you do not see this dude looking like he is so damn sad or depressed. Okay, at all. He does not have that walk. Okay, he just does not have that. He even took the time out, like I said before, to rate Walmart. Who does this if they are sad? Who does this if they're sad? If somebody is sad, they're not taking the time out to do that. This is a video of him a little bit closer. No, this is the same thing. They keep on. I'm trying to find an actual one and doing a close-up shot of it. Yeah, I don't believe it. I just do not believe he unalived himself. They are acting very suspicious. This witness just really basically blew everything everything off the chart with what he said. Okay. Even the tree that you look at, that cannot even hold this dude. I mean, he wasn't big or anything, but that tree just, it doesn't look like it's big enough. You know what I'm saying? This is the two trees he was found in between. Like I showed you guys this yesterday. I think that was yesterday I showed you guys that. This is right here is the trees. Allegedly, these are the trees right here. Now, on that YouTube video, they have pictures that we haven't seen up there of this area. When you see all of this on that YouTube channel, on that video, you're going to see that what they're saying doesn't add up. You will see that it does not add up. And when you listen to this dude talk, it just does not sound like he is lying. He's like 60 some years old, and I actually believe him. Now, this is his truck right here. This is what they claim. So his truck looks like this. Wait. Or this is his truck, according to what this guy is saying. So let's see what he's saying real quick.
Robe in order. I believe this is the truck that Javion Magee was driving.
It's like that.
Peterbilt 579. The type of truck he was driving really isn't important, but it kind of became important because of contention made by the family's attorneys that he might have purchased this rope in order to secure his door shut. Here's a picture inside of a Peterbilt 579. As you can see, there is a handle here on the top of the door. What truck drivers will do if they want to secure their door shut is they'll actually take their seatbelt, wrap it through that handle, and then latch it in to make it so that if somebody were to take a key that may work in your door and try to unlock it with that and pull the door open, the seatbelt will keep them from being able to pull it open. Some people even go so far as to use this device. This is on pretty much every truck too. It's called the comfort lock. Basically, when you close that lock, it'll keep the seatbelt from being able to retract or pull out. But I don't think that that's really necessary. I believe if you pull on those hard enough, they'll still unlock, because they still have to be safe in case of an accident. But some people believe that it works. So, there's that. I believe this is the truck that Javion Magee was driving, a
again,
579.
My ex-significant other is a truck driver, okay, owner operator. I've been inside his truck, and sometimes truckers do use ropes. Now, he has never used one, but a new truck driver who might not know to use the seatbelt or anything else, he may buy a rope and do it from one end to the next end to keep somebody from coming in there. Point blank. You can't say what he bought this rope for. You can't say because you don't really know. No one really knows. And since he was a new truck driver, I think this was his first delivery, he wouldn't know to use the seatbelt. Okay. He wouldn't know about all that type of stuff. And let me say something else too. When he went to TNR, KLLM would have a record of that, right? And if they told him to go there, they would have that record too, right? The thing is why haven't they released any information regarding that? If KLLM sent him there to deliver something or to go get his truck, something for his truck or to drop off something, why haven't they came out to let us know? Let the parents know what's up with that. Because they do track the trucks. They do. And then also, again, I'm wondering if KLLM have audio like audio camera, like a camera in there, but it just listen to your voice, can hear you, or a video recording of you. Because some trucks do have those in there. And see if they do have that, then they can play that to see what was said, who he was talking to on the phone. And another thing, this witness said the police took his phone. The police took Javion's phone. Okay? That's what he claims. Remember, this witness said that he was there. He saw everything going on. Right. And where is the homeless person? Why come this person hasn't been on any interviews? Right, we can only assume it was going to be used for the door because I don't really think he bought that rope to unalive himself. Now, let me tell y'all what I think. I don't even know if I should say what I think. Okay, but the thing is, I'll give you a clue about what I'm thinking. I think he went in TNR. Something happened. I don't know what happened, and it went down. I think he may have went out to the woods, if he even went out to the woods. We haven't seen any video footage of this. So say if he did walk to those little wooded area, he may have went out there to smoke or I don't know, going on a walk. I don't know. Maybe somebody told him to go out there. And then somebody could have even been out there waiting, or they could have been watching and came out when he got back there. But the thing about it, if these three people that this witness said that did something to him, if they came out there, that means somebody had to give them warning. Because how would they know what time when he was going to go back there or anything? How would they know that? So that means that somebody would have had to tell them that Javion is back there in the woods right now, so y'all can go ahead and do that. Now, who's to say that he even actually walked to the wooded area? If we don't see no surveillance footage, how do we know that he even walked over there? How do we know he even came out of the TNR place? How do we not know? How do we know that somebody didn't take him out of that place, took him to that shed that's right over there by the area and do something to him, kept him in that shed until a certain time, then brought him back out, placed him against the damn tree to make it appear like he unalived himself, and then put the damn receipt that was probably in his pocket right by the rope and make it seem like he did that to himself. Because let me tell you something, it is very hard to hang yourself, okay? And then you're going to be in this position with your legs hanging straight out, and then you got your left foot over your right foot. Do you think somebody can just stay in that position when they're trying to hang their own selves? And then once they do it, do you think their legs and stuff will stay like that? Because it seems to me, once you hang yourself, your body is going to relax. And then your legs probably, they may not stay in that same position. Even if they do stay in that same position, they may move a little bit. I honestly just don't see it. And then why would he wrap a rope around his neck 11 times? If you are depressed, you're not counting the damn rope. You're just going to put it around your neck a couple times and go ahead and do the thing and be done with it. I doubt you're going to be putting your foot over the other leg either, because look, you're not going to be worried about yourself kicking yourself or doing anything else to stop it, because you're trying to unalive yourself. So you can just basically throw that rope around your neck a couple times, have a hook to the tree first, throw it around your neck a couple times, and then do what you got to do to make yourself drop down so you can get hung. Okay, you're not gonna just be doing. I just don't feel like you're gonna be throwing a rope around your neck 11 times. You can just do it 4 times, 5 times. Why 11? And then you just happen to be sitting like slaves were put when they used to lynch them. What? And you guys believe he unalived himself? Listen, I don't care if they show made up evidence. I still don't believe that this dude unalived himself. Okay? You have to show me a video footage of him doing that for me to believe that. For real, for real. Because I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. It's just too many questionable things. They won't show the parents his body. Okay? Media coverage is not even that much. It's like they're hiding something. Who in the hell? The witness say that he saw 3 police officers. He knows who the police officers are. Okay? Unless this dude is lying, then we just got to assume that he may be telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. I mean, he's too precise in everything he says. Either he is telling the truth or he's a very good liar. All right? He said they beat the crap out of this boy for no reason at all. Obviously, just because of the color of his skin. They took his phone. They said that when he got stopped, he was asking to talk to his mother. Right? Somebody made it look like that. They did that to make people think that he hung himself. This dude had everything to live for. His mom or aunt, whoever that was, said he was happy about doing the trucking school and graduating, getting his CDL, and going on his first run, his first delivery. He was happy about that. When he walked inside of Walmart with that rope, for whatever reason he needed to use it, he did not appear to be sad, in my opinion. He was playing with that rope. He was walking very happily. He wasn't walking all, droopy and depressed, and how you slouch your body. You have to look at body language. He wasn't giving off that type of body language. Let's keep it real. And then why would he wait till he get there? He could have did that anywhere. Remember, he traveled all the way from his hometown to Henderson. So he could have did that way before he got to Henderson. Now, what happened is that those police officers were following him, right? And taunting him. Okay. And they did this shit. They took his phone, just like this man said. All right. Something sketchy about that place, because I'm trying to figure out, how did anybody know he was back there in the wooded area? Unless somebody told them. I think he was beaten somewhere else and he was just put there, right? Maybe in that shed that's close to that area. They might have, listen, unless they show that surveillance footage of him leaving TNR thing, I'm thinking maybe when he went inside of there, something must have happened. Not when he went in there, when something must have happened in there and then he left, if he actually left. Because I don't even know if he actually left, because we didn't get to see the surveillance footage. That's what I was about to say. So who's to say that somebody did not come in there or was already there and they took him to that shack or shed back there, beat the shit out of him, okay? And then unalived him because they beat him so severely, or they beat him severely. Then they took him out there and hung him from the tree. And who's to say they even did it from the tree? They could have hung him wherever he was at and then took him out to the tree, put him in between those trees, put the rope on the tree, put the other part around his neck 11 times. That sounds just like somebody else did it too. Because listen, let me tell you something. Again, If you was unaliving yourself, you're not going to wrap it around your neck 11 times. You would have just did it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe 5. That's it. Somebody who would do that to you, they're going to do it a bunch of times because they're trying to be slick. They're trying to make it seem like you're doing this. But one thing they effed up in is the fact that I don't think no one that's trying to unalive themselves is going to wrap a rope around their neck 11 times. That's stupid. You don't need to do it 11 times. You don't. Right. They said it was the owner who discovered him. But then witnesses said it was the yard man. I thought when I was listening to the video, though, the 911 call, I thought the 911 call, the caller said that he was the lawn man at first, or then the EMS. I don't know. This is a weird situation right here, for real, for real. Okay, it's just very strange. You got the people voices muffled and shit. The sheriff, not sheriff, yeah, the sheriff coming out being defensive when somebody just was unalive. Okay, worried about somebody talking about this is not what you call that, sundial town or whatever shit, sundown town. Who in the hell cares? You got racist people everywhere. You got the triple K's all over. Okay, listen, that same day I played a video where the lady said that they were racist in certain areas there. Okay, and she said that she was trying to get help, and they denied her because they said they don't help her kind. And then she started telling about some other racial events. Somebody else said that they was ran out of town because they were so damn racist. Okay, so the thing is, I don't care if it's a sundown, sun whatever town, because again, you have racist people all over that do weird shit. As soon as they get an opportunity to unalive a black person, they do it, okay? Because they don't like the color of your skin. So that can happen anywhere. So all this other stuff is irrelevant. But what is relevant is the fact that this young man lost his life. And I do not believe he did that to himself, point blank. I just don't. I don't believe it. Right, a first responder. Because let me tell you something. Most people do not call a defibrillator defib. Okay. Usually some type of medical person will say defib. Most people don't even know what a defibrillator is or what it's used for. Okay. But he sounded like a first responder. That's what I said too, EMS or whatever the case is, because he said defib and he knew that the person was already alive. But what's puzzling, how did he know that the young man, unalive himself? Because that's what he said. How did he know that? You can't tell if somebody unalived themselves just by looking at them and you didn't really examine them or anything like that. So how did he know that? Right, the landscaper. That's exactly what they said. Right, and they did. He did say that. He said there is a club that is known to be associated with the KKK near TNR. The owner of TNR, what did they say about the owner of the TMR? Did that dude say anything about the owner of TNR, Jermaine? And just out of coincidence, the shop owner discovered him, but the shop owner did not see him sitting out there in the woods, in the wooded area. Did he ever look out the window? Did he go outside? Did he wonder why that truck? See, y'all don't be listening. Did he wonder why that truck was still sitting there for 15 hours? Somebody is fucking lying, y'all. Somebody is lying. See, nobody even said anything about that. Did the shop owner wonder why that truck was sitting there for 15 hours? Because he never moved that. He didn't move that truck. If he even came back to the truck. And they took his phone, allegedly. But when he was in that truck, because I don't know when the police stopped him, because, hey, Miss T, thank you so much for tuning in. When he was in that truck, okay, at Walmart Distribution Center, he was in there for a while. So he must have had his phone then. What was he doing then, though, in that truck? Because we don't know if he was on the phone or not. But what was he doing in that truck when he was idled for almost an hour? Now, granted, truck drivers do that all the time. They go to sleep, they take a little break, they reset their time, they chill, or whatever the case is. I want to know exactly when they took the phone, allegedly, because that right there, if they took the phone when the police was following him, I thought it looked like he might have been on the phone when he was in that truck. I can't really tell 100%, but I don't know if he was or not. Hmm. And then I think he left after that. I can't remember. So again, if KLLM has any type of video recording or whatever the case is, like some trucking companies do, you can find out a lot from that. And I wonder if the FBI has gotten that information, because that would tell a lot. And then his phone. Now, if the police, just say if the police did take it, allegedly, if they took that, like this dude said, they're not going to keep it. They just got it. And then what they would do is they would pretend like they got it out of the truck. You see what I'm saying? When in reality, they took the phone and had it from the get go. But once he became unalive, now they can just pretend like they got the phone out of the truck. That's another thing. Who in the heck leaves their phone in a truck while they take a walk when anything can happen? Most people do not leave their phone. But see, they're going to try to make you think that he left his phone because he knew he was going to unalive himself. Even if somebody's trying to unalive themselves, the way people be hooked to these phones, they're going to take their phone. And some people will even record it to put it on YouTube. Okay. Let's keep it real. Okay. So I don't believe he would have left his phone, point blank. But they want you to think that he left his phone. He said they took it during the traffic stop. So, like I said, when he was in that truck, and the traffic stop was when, Jermaine? Was it before he went to the Walmart distribution center or after the fact? I know. And that's a coincidence right there. And I'm trying to figure out he can find him, right? But he couldn't find that truck sitting out there for what, 15 hours. He couldn't find that, right? So you mean to tell me he was in his shop, right? I know they closed up at 5, but damn it, okay. The truck was still there when he left, okay? It was still there when he left. I would have still, okay, if the truck is on his property, I would have still went over there and knocked on the door and let him know to see how long he's going to be sitting out there, my thing, or to make sure, see what's up, shit, because he's still sitting there. Let's keep it real. If he's sitting in a seated position and he, I don't know. I mean, right? How could he? But it's some kind of way you can do it to break your neck. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't believe he did that, because again, why would anybody who's sad take all that damn time to wrap a rope around their neck 11 times? That's crazy. When you can just do it a couple of times. Hmm. And wait a minute, and that's another thing too. But you know what? KLLM may have thought he was taking a restart. But the thing about it, when a trucker takes a restart, they have to let dispatcher know. Okay. So that's another thing. Why didn't KLLM do anything about that? Because they would know, they would be calling him. Maybe they was calling him though. And the dispatcher would be calling him to see why is he sitting for 14 hours in the same location. He didn't take a restart. He's not waiting on a delivery, and nobody sits and wait on a delivery for 14 hours either. But again, even more fascinating is that the shop owner or security or people who are passing by? Why come they didn't notice? People who keep on passing by continuously. Why didn't anybody notice that this truck is sitting there for almost a whole day? But more importantly, the shop owner, the employees should have noticed that. But they noticed his body out there 14 hours later. And I'm wondering if he has security, or they claim he does have a camera. So even if he went home, y'all, he would see the truck still sitting out there all that damn time. And then you would think he would get in his car and go back to the shop to see what's up. Why is this truck driver still sitting on my property, or across from my property, or whatever? Why is he still sitting there all this time? That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to figure out um why didn't he or his employees see that truck? And a lot of times when they have a camera, they can view that camera from home. You said similar to a illy in 1955. So the thing about it is, this case just does not, the things that they're telling us about, it just does not add up. It does not add up. Remember, the eyewitness, the alleged eyewitness, said that 3 cops was following him. They stopped him during the traffic stop. And I don't know where they beat him up at, because I didn't listen to the whole video in its entirety. But I know that they beat him up. That's what he claims. And then you know what? This dude went into strict details. Okay, that's why I'm telling you guys to go watch the video. He went into strict details. He said they beat basically they beat the crap out of him, and then they hung him. The parents do not have the body yet. As soon as they release the body, then they can do an independent autopsy on Javion. And no matter how long they take to release the body, the person that does the autopsy, they're going to be able to tell if he did it to himself or not. And I believe that's the reason why they're still holding on to that body, because they don't want the parents to find that out, or to see how damaged the body, how much damage that's on the body. Because if what this witness is saying is true and they beat him like that, he would have all types of bruisings all over his body and swelling. Did I miss anything, Jermaine? Because there's a lot of stuff in that video. I wish I could find the actual part of the video on YouTube. Let me see if I can find that on YouTube and on here. Hold on.
Really isn't important, but it kind
of. Let me stop this man.
Because of
trying to see if I can find any information. That's what this man is talking about. Oh, this is on something else. Okay, let's see. They be mixing stuff with other stuff. I'm trying to see if they got this guy's let me see, Javion Magee. Let's see, not Walmart surveillance. Let's see, Javion Magee, witness. Hold on. Let's see it. I'm going to use hurt. Because when you put the other word in, it's not going to come up. Let's see. This is the same video that I just showed. I wish where's the whole, why don't they have the whole video? Let's see. That's what they say. Let me see what they say right here. This is 5 days ago. Let me see if he said anything new.
Javion Magee. I'm going to put his picture up full mass so you can see who I'm talking. There's a young man of a fenced-in area at the base of a tree. And
okay, so he just basically, I want to hear that video. Let's see
exactly what happened to.
I don't want to hear them talking about the same stuff over again. I'm trying to find that man maybe talking more. If they got more, I don't think they even have the whole video on here. See, yep, I don't see it. Any other time they would have these audios all over and these videos all over. But I don't see anything else. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything else. But y'all definitely gonna have to go listen to that YouTube video because this man explains everything. He talks all about the Triple K, how they are, how people all in the police department. He just talks about everything, point blank, regarding that unaliving. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Did he actually visit the smoke shop? Because we don't see no surveillance from that either, you know. So we don't even know if these things that they are telling us, if they are true. Okay. Yeah, some things we know because the truck tracks him. Okay. But what did he do in between these times? And that's another thing too. I thought they showed a video of him walking into the hotel. I thought I saw that and walking from the hotel. I think they showed that video. So the former sheriff of Vance County was a grand wizard in the Triple K. Okay. Y'all, again, I think that this is a racially motivated thing, and I believe that he was hung. I don't think he unalived himself. I just really, truly don't. Yep, the county itself is named after a racist name, Zebulon Vance. Let's see what this man is all about. Let's see who he is, okay? Zebulon. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull up anything on here. Let's see. Let's do like Zebulon. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anything. Yeah, a lot of articles, but nothing that I'm looking for. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. See if we can find anything. So is this him right here? What's this dude's name? Oh, that's a different dude right here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything on this that I'm looking for. Okay. But like I said, guys, you can go check out that video on YouTube. Where is it at? What is this right here? Okay, this is little thing right here. Supreme Azalea. Let me see what that is. Let me type that in. Let me type this on Google because damn. Hold on, let's type that over here and see what we can find out on that. Because I can't click that from here. So let's see. White supremacist. Let's see. This is a mess. And I want to know too if the police was following. Well, he said because of a traffic stop. What type of traffic stop? And why was they just following him? That's why, guys, when you go out and you're doing these jobs or you're hanging out or whatever you're doing, you got to be very cautious and be careful. Careful and cautious mean the same thing, but you have to be cautious, okay? Because let me tell you something, you do have some people that are racist. They wait till they see a black person alone and then they do things. Some people do these things. So you have to be cautious of that. Yeah, he was. So not Vance, but Vance. Let's see. Here he is, right? He was a known supremacist. And this is who the town is named after. So they definitely, supported this foolishness. Let me just use my finger. Damn. Let's see him right there. Okay, let's see what they say about this dude. So this is what he said in one of his little inserts. Let me just read this for you guys real quick. Wait. He said, the African Negro, the descendants of barbarian tribes who for 4,000 years have contributed nothing to, though in close contact with civilization. That's what he wrote. Then he says, can I see? And that was like one of his speeches back in 1870. But he was a supremacist. And they named that place after him. And that tells you something right there. If you are against, all this white supremacist type thinking, why would you name your city or your county after him? Let's see, hold on. So I'm gonna keep this article right here, man. Hold on for me 1 second, you guys. Hold on for 1 second. Let me say this. I thought I had another video on him. Let me see. I think that's surveillance. Let me see what else I got on here for him. Let's see. What else I got? Let's see another video that I have. So this is this old sheriff basically saying the shit that he said. Let me refresh you guys' memory of what he said. I got the wait a minute, hold on.
So far. Good morning. Yes, this is Sheriff Curtis Brame here in Vance County. On Wednesday, September 11th, approximately 10:08 a.m., Vance County Sheriff Office received a call out to a rural part of the community, Vanco Mill Road, 285 Vanco Mill Road, where a deceased young man was sitting up against a tree, with his back up against a tree. He had a rope around his neck, and he had the top of the rope was up in the tree limb. There was not a noose. There was not a knot in the rope. We have information that we got that this young man was visited a local Walmart store here in Henderson, where he purchased an item that was possibly used around his neck. It's an open investigation at this time. We're following all the resources and avenue. We're utilizing. We found out he was a truck driver after we identified who he was. At first, we had no identity on him because he had no ID on him. And once we identified who he was, we found that the tractor trailer that he was driving was in the adjacent lot to from where his body was located. We contacted his family in Aurora, Illinois. We had the Aurora Police Department go out and contact his family. And once that notification was made, we personally my investigators talked to the family and informed them of the information that and the ongoing investigation, the death investigation of their son, their 21-year-old son, Mr. Magee.
So at this point, you've seen some of these videos from family members that have out there, sort of, questioning whether there could be foul play involved.
Is it Magee or Magee?
I understand the loss. I feel gratitude, condolences, not gratitude, but condolences go out to the family. I never lost a child, to the mother and to their loved ones. I never walked in their shoes, but I asked them to slow down, to pump their brakes, to slow that train down that's left the station, about the Vance County Sheriff Office and definitely want to clear that the Henderson Police Department has nothing to do with this investigation whatsoever. This incident is clearly out in the county under the jurisdiction of the sheriff, which is myself and my deputies and investigators. We invited the North Carolina Highway Patrol.
He getting all nervous and shit.
SBI to assist us in the investigation regarding perceptions and get clarity and to be transparent that the Vance County Sheriff Department is not withholding anything and sharing information regarding to the descendant to the family.
Is there an autopsy yet?
An autopsy is being performed today, yes.
Okay. And also, with regard to, the rope maybe possibly being bought at Walmart, would you be able to release that surveillance video?
Once we compile the information that we have, step by step, talking to the district attorney, the local district attorney, and the SBI. We don't want to release too much information too soon because this is an ongoing investigation. And we just ask everybody to be patient and so we can do a thorough investigation and get the proper information out there and ask people to stay off social media and slow down and report the facts. I understand there's over 1,000 hits on TikTok. The sheriff office not being transparent, not providing information to the family, and that is not true. There's been information put out there that there's a lynching in Vance County. There is not a lynching in Vance County. The young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
Well, on the other side of things, do you believe at this point, or can we believe it was a suicide?
I cannot, without the report, the cause of death from the medical examiner. We're going down every avenue, every aspect, all information, videos. We got in contact with the trucking company to get his GPS reading of all his whereabouts while he was here in Vance County in the Henderson area. So right now, we don't know exactly the cause of death of this young man. So no, I cannot say it was suicide at this time.
Okay, and also on the other side, you can't say foul. How is it being treated? Just as a death investigation?
It's been treated as a death investigation until we rule it out.
Okay. Are there any signs of any foul play?
No, sir, not at this time. No signs of foul play or implication of anyone else involved at this time.
What's your message to the family? I mean, obviously, regardless of what this was, I mean, they're thousands of miles away in Chicago. You get news that, your son is found near a tree in the middle of North Carolina.
Be patient. Call us 24/7. Vance County Sheriff Office 252-738-2200. I'm Sheriff Curtis Sprain. Call me or one of my investigators, and any time of day or night, we will come and we will meet you here at the sheriff's office. I'm sorry that the family wasn't awarded that opportunity to view their son or their loved ones in a not a natural circumstance, but in a normal circumstance where someone is deceased and taken to a local hospital. The family are awarded that opportunity to go to the hospital, to the emergency room, or either some other form of fashion so they can view the body and identify the person. This young man was not disfigured.
That video on YouTube.
Fashion. The picture the picture that we taken of him was positively you could identify as being your child or identify someone who knew could identify that picture.
So where is he now then?
His body is at the medical examiner's office being autopsied.
For the autopsy?
Yes, sir.
Do we know when the results of that are going to come in?
Hopefully today we'll get a preliminary and give us a better understanding of what happened.
And you'll release that right away?
I will share the information with the family first, and then make a decision from the district attorney about sharing it with the press and with the public.
Is there anything else that you mentioned that you've seen out there on social media that you wanted to address or clear the air about?
I do. I just want people to stay out of their rumor mills, stick to the facts, allow us to do our job and be patient, and stop saying that the sheriff is not being transparent or that the sheriff is not doing what he's supposed to do. I'm very clear in my duties and my responsibilities and my obligations to the citizens of Vance County in the state of North Carolina.
And do you know who found him or what the circumstances of the call coming in were?
I have not released that information this time, sir.
Okay.
The call came in through 911, so therefore it's recorded, and we'll be able to trace that back, sir.
So we can't say who came upon him?
Not at this time. It's part of the ongoing investigation.
Gotcha. Do we know, the last people who were in contact with him or kind of anything leading up to this?
No, sir, we do not. Other than apparently being at Walmart distribution.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Walmart store.
Okay. And his truck, how far was he from where his truck was parked?
Oh, I said 30 yards, 30, 40 yards from where his truck. His truck was in the fenced-in area, and he was on the outside of the fenced-in area where a tree was at.
And you said he was just sitting up against the tree?
Sit with his back up against the tree.
Okay, and the rope was just around his neck?
Yes, sir.
Was it tight?
I did not pay attention personally. I cannot comment on that.
Okay. Any other, anything else on his body? Bruises, anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Anything else you wanted to add or that I forgot to ask?
No, sir. I think you covered it all.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yes.
All right, sure.
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, what do y'all think about that, Sheriff? His body language. I noticed a couple of things this time watching him. One thing I noticed is that whenever he started talking about what happened with this young man, he started messing up. He started doing the most. But when he was talking just about everything else, he was talking more calmer, more relaxed. He didn't mess up. He started messing up when he started explaining stuff about Javion Magee. Okay? Okay. That's what he did. His body language was changing up whenever he started answering questions about Javion. Point blank. And then when he wasn't being asked questions, he did not even mess up. That body language is something else. It really, truly is. Let's see what else I got here. Now, which one did I just show? I think I just showed this. Let's see if this is another video. I think this is him.
Sheriff's Office released this video Monday.
That's him at the let me see. At the Walmart.
The Vance County Sheriff's Office released this video Monday afternoon inside a Henderson Walmart the night before Magee's body was found. It appears to show Javion.
Okay. So I showed you guys all of that. Like I said, go to that YouTube channel. Let me see. I wish I can play it over here, but it's like 49 minutes long, okay? And this dude, this witness, he explains everything that he says he saw. And like I said, I don't know if this dude is telling the truth or if he's lying, but the way he describes everything, how precise he is, if he is lying, he's just a good liar. They asked him how did he know what happened? He said he was there. He saw it. That's what he said. Did I miss anything, Jermaine, about what this the guy was saying, the witness? Is there anything else you need to add to it? Jermaine, are you still awake? Let's see something. What is this right here? Hold on, y'all. This may be another video of him.
So I got some disturbing details.
Okay, listen to this, y'all.
About this
Let me show y'all
mysterious
this video.
of a young black truck driver in North Carolina. And I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. But I'm going to say this.
It's cold.
And I want everyone in this country to understand one thing. If we don't clean house on this one, this is terrible for our country. First thing, the truck driver that they're saying went to Walmart, indeed did go to Walmart to deliver his load. Okay? He delivered a load with it. He's a truck driver. Before he delivered that load, or on his way into town, he was pulled over by
we get some clarification here.
Now,
so wait a minute, stop right here. So before he delivered that load, he was pulled over by the police. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. These people got me here freezing. Hold on. Damn, these kids. Hold on. It is like cold outside and they got the damn air pulled out. Goodness. Okay, let's finish hearing this, y'all. Sorry about that.
part where he walked into a store and bought a rope and he strung himself up out of here. The police department, he had a run-in with the law. And the part that's angering me right now is I'm getting word, and I hope this is not true, is that in that police department are members of the Triple K. Now, this is unacceptable in America in 2024 to knowingly have members of the Triple K in the police department. So it's not what do you call it? This could happen. He runs in with the law. The law doesn't like the way the interaction went. They find him at a truck stop and
they followed him.
This is my thoughts. Allegedly staged this.
Yep.
If what I'm hearing is true, that in that police department and the FBI, whoever's on it, you guys better get to the bottom of this very, very quickly.
Hey, realist, thank you for coming through.
We got a problem. I'm out.
Okay.
So I got some disturbing details.
Let's stop this.
About this mysterious hanging up.
So the police, the police was following him. Okay, that's what the witness said after the traffic stop and maybe before it as well. And something happened in that traffic stop. Maybe he was saying stuff to him. I don't know. So when he went to do his delivery, right, it could have been staged after that because the police wanted, if this is true, the police wanted to get him back. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. They said that the truck was found in a lot. Are they talking about the lot where T and R is at, or was it across the street in another lot? Because my understanding was that it was in the lot on the same space that T and R is on. Because even if it is across the street or on a different, you still wonder, did anybody notice that truck was sitting there for 14 hours, not moving or anything, period. Okay, let's see what else. So I'm thinking if they did do anything to this young dude, I'm not sure if it was on the dirt road or not. If they did do something, if this is true, what they are alleging and what this witness said, when he went to Walmart and everything, who called him to T&R a trailer repair? What did he go there for? Did the trailer repair people call him up and tell him to come there to bring them something? And then when he went there, it was a setup, and they took him out to that shed and beat him up, and then unalived him, choked him there, and then placed him over there at the tree and put the receipt by the rope, and they put the rope around his neck 11 times, and then obviously had the other part hanging to the tree, attached to the tree. Did they do this? I thought so on TNR property. So again, if it was on the property, I still stand by what I said, that the owner or the employee should have seen that truck sitting there for 11 hours. Okay, let me tell y'all something. At most truck stops, not all of them, when truckers go there to sit there, they can only be there for a certain amount of time. They usually have to pay for it. All right. Since he wasn't in an official truck stop and just parking at the owner's location, the owner would be asking, why are you parked there? Why are you in my parking lot so long? Some places say they don't want any trucks there overnight or, resting, period. So for the owner or the employees not to even wonder why this truck is sitting out there is very suspicious. And nobody else brought that up. Why didn't anyone check to see why that truck was sitting there for 14 plus hours? And actually longer than that, because the truck was sitting there from the time he got there. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what these photo comments are saying. You know, somebody said they bet every single one of them are a member of the Triple K. So they had enough cover in the trees to take him out. Ain't right. And if it was the police, okay, let's just say if it was them, they can get away with stuff. They can get away with stuff. They can really get away with stuff. And then somebody in a video, like I said before, said these same 3 cops did something to their relative. So if this person in the video said the same 3 cops, that means that somebody know who the cops is. We know the witness knows who they are. He talked about all of that if he's telling the truth. So again, go to that YouTube channel. What did I do with it? Hey, realists. I don't know if you heard me the first time, but thank you so much for tuning in. Go to this YouTube channel right here. I'm probably going to watch this video again so I can see all of it. And then on Monday, if I miss anything, I'll definitely let you guys know about that. But yeah, go to this YouTube video right here. And this witness is going to tell you guys what he witnessed. When you hear it, you're going to be tripping out because he was like, they beat him. I don't know where he was at when he was watching them. That's kind of weird, you know. It's a damn shame, y'all. 21 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. He was happy about his truck driving profession, you know, and the world was just out there waiting for him. And then if these 3 cops did take his life, it's just they need to be held accountable once they find evidence to support that, you know. But the thing about it, if it is 3 cops involved, unless they slipped up with something that can be proven, sadly, nothing might not even come from this. But let's hope it does. My prayers are extended out to Javion, family, parents, friends, and all, his girlfriend and all. My condolences are expressed out to all of them, and may he rest in peace. And like I said, I'm going to keep on covering this story, guys, until they find out what actually happened. And if I miss anything once I watch this video more in depth, I'll let you guys know on Monday about that, period. Okay, again, here is the link. I think that's the same link. Yeah, it is. So y'all can check it out yourself, okay? Now we're going to go into Diddy. What time is this? 2:26. Okay, we got a couple of minutes to do Diddy, y'all. I'm not going to try to cover every Diddy news, okay, because I'll cover it on Monday, but I will tell you some things. So Diddy, let me change this right here. We got to put this up here for Diddy. Let's see, Diddy. We can turn the music back on too for him. Let's see, banner. We got the Chitty Diddy. Okay. So I gotta turn this down a little bit though. This damn music is loud. So Diddy, y'all, let me tell y'all about him. Let me get the story. So according to Diddy's lawyer, yeah, he was one of the youngest truck drivers. He sure was. You got that right. 21 years old. He completed that program and everything at KLLM and got his little CDL. He was going to get his own truck. So I'm guessing that he was going to eventually be like a lease driver or something like that. Okay. Now, Diddy's lawyer, y'all, reveals Sean P. Diddy Combs will not take a plea bargain as he believes he is innocent. And like we know, Diddy was charged with trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. And yeah, 50,000 lawsuits. Okay, I mean for real. Anyway, of course they denied his bail 2 times. His attorney said that he was going to fight that again. And not too long ago, his attorney appeared in a teaser of a documentary, The Downfall of Diddy, the indictment, saying that the rapper will come out safe since he has maintained his innocence. He maintained that Sean Diddy Combs is prepared to share his side of the story. Okay, let's go on down some. So, hold on. So the reason why he said he's gonna go up there and testify, his lawyer said that Diddy is willing to take a stand for his family and for all those who have been targeted by the federal government. He said his attorney said that Diddy will be truthful about the case because he does not want to disappoint the people who love him. Okay. His attorney said, I think he also feels an obligation to people in general. Maybe it's black people, maybe it's white people, maybe it's anybody who ever felt targeted by the government. He feels an obligation to those people to say, you know what, maybe I can break the model. Maybe I can show the world that a black man can win in federal court. That's why to have himself the most longest time. So let's see what else they got here. Okay. His attorney be saying the most though. So when he had his freak offs, like I told you guys the other day, they said that his victims, they were all, not all, but they were reportedly abused during the events. They also said allegedly Diddy assaulted them, okay? And they also said that he was trying to control them by promising them career opportunities and threatening to withhold their financial support. And they said that Diddy reportedly tracked their movements and provided them with controlled substances. So his next his hearing is scheduled for October the 9th, which is what, next week, I believe. So let me tell you about the plea bargain thing. So the main reason why he's not going to be accepting that plea bargain is, like I just said, because he said he is innocent, okay? And he just wants to share his side of the story. He's just not going to do a plea bargain. And I agree with you. He's going to be cooked if he doesn't accept one. Let me see what else they got on that up here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find any more information on that right there. Hold on, y'all. So as we know, Diddy would not be accepting a plea bargain because he feels like he is innocent. Let's see, Diddy. Which is crazy. Know when the feds offer you one, if you don't take it, they may not offer you again. So yeah, Diddy said he is innocent, so he sees no reason to take a plea deal, even if prosecutors offer it. And he is fighting y'all not just to prove his innocence, but to inspire people who are going through government persecution. Hmm. And you know what? If he does not accept that plea deal and he's found guilty, he could be serving a long ass sentence. Probably so. You're right about that, Jermaine. I didn't even think about that. He may have to drop names if he accepts the plea bargain. Probably so, huh? And you know what? He probably does not want to drop names because he knows what's going to happen if he does. So of course he's going to say he believes he's innocent. So they definitely say he may face a lengthy time behind bars because of all those charges, the severity of them. Hmm. And him saying he's not gonna accept a plea bargain. They said this is a risky decision. I don't know why he's not gonna accept that. Hmm. But anyway, like I said before, I don't know if he should have done that or said that. But if he gets into that position, he might change his mind. We will be watching to see. Let's see what you say. His attorney also said he's eager to testify, and he said it'll be a human story of love, hurt, and heartbreak. Okay, he gonna get up there and start talking like he innocent. Shit, we already know that. Okay. Hmm. So let me go ahead and see what else I got here. Let me go ahead and get the rest of this, y'all. So let's talk about that damn baby oil. Now I've been researching some things, looking at some stuff. Y'all, I heard a lot of people saying that the baby oil might not contain what we think is inside of those containers. Some people have been saying that the baby oil could be um how you spell that ecstasy, liquid ecstasy. That's what they said. Now I'm getting ready to see what liquid ecstasy looks like because I want to see if it looks like baby oil. But they think that he had that in some of those bottles. Let's see what it look like. Am I gonna mistype, y'all? Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, it could definitely pass for that. It's called GHB. Let me see the picture of it in the glass. Let's see. Liquid ecstasy. Let's see in a let me put it in a bottle. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, clearly. Let me see if this is it right here. These damn cookies. Clearly, it could. Some people may be right on target. Like I said, it's going to be pretty fascinating to see what the Homeland Security is going to release to the public regarding this. But yeah, that stuff looks just like that baby oil. So who's to say that he did not have any of that in any of those bottles? Because who the hell orders all that baby oil? And it's a clever thing if he decided to do it like that, putting that what did I call the ecstasy stuff inside of those bottles. Hmm. So let me tell y'all about that real quick. Let's see what somebody said. Hold on for 1 second. Let's see. In baby oil bottles. Let's see. Somebody said, see, this is what I'm talking about. They said that, well, these are conspiracies going around on obviously social media where people are saying that um, the FBI found drugs, not baby oil, at Sean Diddy Combs' home. Okay. Hmm. Now, I think it probably was some baby oil in some of them, but when you think about it and you see the liquid ecstasy, it looks almost the same. Who's to say it wasn't that in some of those bottles? That's why the police confiscated them, so they can test it to see. So the GHB is actually a date RAPE drug. Okay. Hmm. So let's see what else they're saying here. Because he had the lube, the other stuff too, lube stuff. He had that there too. So why would he? I guess he wanted to slather the baby or all over the people's body to make it shine. I don't know. But the thing is that it could be true that he might have liquid ecstasy in some of those baby bottle. I mean, those baby oil bottles. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? He could have that there. I don't know. I have to look that up to see. So the thing about I can't wait till the FBI start releasing more information because you know what? When they said that, because all this time I've been trying to figure out why does he need 1,000 bottles of baby oil? When I heard the first person and the second person say he had liquid ecstasy in the bottles, then I started thinking about it. You know, let me type this in here. Let's see, Diddy, Sam Bateman. Let's see. P. Diddy and Sam, they are friends and jail bunkmates. So they in the same prison. And they're also in the same room, huh? Say that they are in the same area. Hey, Young Riz, thank you so much for tuning in. So him and Sam Bankman are sharing a sale or whatever the case is. This is a trip. So Sam was convicted of fraud, okay? I wonder why they put those two together. But I'm gonna have to look that up a little bit more to find a little bit more information about him because I'm wondering why they put him in the same cell. That's weird. But it is what it is. Let's see. So let me go ahead and see what else I got on Diddy. So Diddy also has some new accusations of seducing underage girls for his alleged freak-off parties. Okay, Young Riz. So let's see what they're saying here. So they said, a knowledgeable source is accusing Sean Combs of luring underage girls to be his alleged freak-off parties, which are the subject of the federal investigation against him. So they got another girl called, the alleged source claims that he seduced singer Good Friday to attend one of these parties when she was 16 with food and substances. So damn. Let's see what else they said he did. And then Good Friday's alleged testimony claims that Diddy's behavior toward her extended to other underage girls. This singer also said security tried to stop her when she tried to leave after speaking to the U.S. Sun. He stood in front of the main door and he grabbed my shoulders and he's like, "You're not going anywhere." Now, this is crazy. Let's see what else they got here. So let's see, what is the lawsuit allegation? Let's see. Hold on, let me look at it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. So the latest allegation, okay, is that he's accused of luring underage girls into his freak offs using drugs and candy. Victims were told, "You are not going anywhere," like the one that was 16. Let's see. So Good Friday allegedly claimed that she wanted to leave to find her friend and felt uncomfortable with how older men approached her and asked her to do things with them. Afterwards, she reportedly saw Diddy leave one of the freak-off rooms, which caused her to have a panic attack. Friday alleges that his security already told him where she was that she was trying to leave, which is why she alleges that he ran at her with an upset facial expression. She said, "I ran to press the elevator button, hoping it would come down, so I wouldn't have to run down 20 plus flights of emergency exit stairs." And then let's see what else she said. So then it skipped on to how they met. So they met when she was in a girl group, okay? So that's a damn trip. So now he has another little, been accused of messing around with underage girls. I mean, this dude just getting into more and more serious hot water, y'all. He really, truly is. Let's see. And I think that's going to be it with this Diddy stuff. They say he even went to UK to search for possible victims, y'all. Damn, it's just like I said, there's a lot of news on Diddy. And then Suge Knight makes new claims on Diddy as well. Yeah, he knew. That's why he was soliciting them. Yeah, sometimes these groups definitely be lying. You got that right. Let's see. I hope there's not an audio. Can't play this. So I'll tell you, he made some new claims saying that like multiple people in the industry knew what Diddy was doing. Okay. In which we already know this. We definitely already know this because this is why some of these people who probably are on these videos, that's why they're staying so damn quiet. They're not saying anything, because they know they are on video. They know that. All right, guys. So that's going to be it tonight with this Diddy stuff. Like I said, it's a lot of information. I can't cover everything in one night, but on Monday I will tell you guys the latest information that I found on him. So I'll give you guys one. No, I don't want to read that one. That was too depressing. Let's see something that's funny. I will tell y'all this. In another video, which I'll show you on Monday, Jaguar Wright alleges Faith Evans knew Diddy was setting up Biggie. That is crazy, y'all. I'm going to let y'all see that. And then let me just give y'all some tidbit information, some breaking news regarding Walmart, okay? Just so y'all can know. Yeah, a lot of people, thank you, Jermaine. A lot of people gave hints. I went over a list. No, I didn't. I may do another list, but I need to put all the pictures up on my thing so I can show it that way. It's a list they have out to tell you who all he, be hanging around with and things like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch back to the story. Okay, in this breaking news, a person wrote an article saying why they never use Walmart bathrooms. Okay, so basically, this person who is a ex-Walmart employee, this person may still work with Walmart. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. He still works with Walmart. So he has an urgent PSA for any customer who uses public restrooms. Let's see what he's going to say. Let's see. We don't even know what he's doing in this car. Let's see. He said, if you use public bathrooms, stop what you're doing and listen to this. Let's see what message he got. Damn. He said you should check inside the toilet paper dispenser first. This is why he says. So he inserts a photo he took of a toilet paper roll in the Walmart bathroom. He points to the photo above him on the screen and says, "This right here is exactly what I'm talking about." What did he see? The toilet paper roll appears to have tiny red blood like splotches all around the middle of the roll. He said this is from needle using junkies. He said that these wet red spots appear when people stick their needles inside the material to clean them off. He said not all of the toilet tissues will have these blood spots on it, but if you look in the toilet paper, there should not be no pinholes or anything like that. So let's see. Let's see what else he got in here. Okay, still talking about that toilet paper. Okay, so he's just basically showing people that may be the only thing he's talking about. Let's see. Okay, so that's what he basically talking about, the toilet tissue. Look at the toilet tissue in Walmart and all that. And also look at them damn toilet seats before you start sitting on it, because Walmart bathrooms are disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he didn't mention that. He talk about some damn blood on some toilet rolls and stuff like that. You need to be telling about the blood that be on the toilet, okay, and urine. Watch out for all that, because their bathrooms are disgusting, okay? And shit, what I do when I go to the bathroom, I'm telling you straight up, I get the paper towels. I don't even touch shit in there. I use the paper towels to touch everything on everything, okay? And I'm not sitting on their toilets. I don't sit on public restroom toilets, okay? Please, okay? So like I said, I use paper towels to touch everything, even when I turn that water on, even when I touch the doorknob. Hell, if I have to, sometimes I put those toilet, those seat covers, I put those on the floor. I'm not joking. You know how you go into the restroom, right? It is like water all over the floor, or pee or whatever. Shit, I be throwing those things on the floor and I stand on top of those, y'all. It's so damn funny. And don't ever put your daggone purse down on the floor in there. My goodness. You know what I do, y'all? Even if they don't have a hook, I'll still hook my purse up on like the side of the door, right? And I'll put a piece, y'all get ready to laugh. I will put a piece of paper towel up against the wall of the door so my purse can be on that versus hitting the door. I know y'all. I hate when I have to go to a public restroom because I've been doing all types of weird shit. But he really should have told the truth. He up there telling us about some daggone blood on the toilet tissue on the road. He need to tell us about other things that be on what's that brown stuff that be on the toilet tissue? I don't use it. That's why I usually roll off a bunch of them and then throw that in the garbage or whatever. Then I use the next part of it. Shit, sometimes you have to use those little seat covers because they don't have no tissue in there. I'm so crazy, y'all. But the thing is, though, just be very, very just be very, very careful in these damn public restrooms, because I'm telling you, the women restroom is really, it just be like nasty. What the hell is wrong with y'all women, man? Okay. Why does it be stinking in there? Okay. And why do y'all leave stuff all over the toilet and other things out that you can see it? And it's just disgusting. And then y'all get out the bathroom. Y'all be trying to act all sexy, trying to act like you looking cute and stuff. But yet you go in the bathroom, you're nasty as hell. Yuck. And then y'all men be kissing all on them and doing the what? Y'all nasty as hell too, man. Forget that. If you go inside some of these women restrooms and see what they do, trust me, you're not going to be putting your mouth on any place that you don't need to, because these chicks be nasty as crap. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them do. Hell, I hate going in the restroom after some people, because when you go in, it be stinking and stuff. You be like, damn, did you wash your butt? Because damn, what is that smell, girl? At least put some damn perfume, spray some perfume in the bathroom. We don't want to smell you. Dang, y'all, a long time ago, I wouldn't even use a public restroom, okay? Shit, because I was like, I couldn't do it, but I still barely use it. Shit, because I cannot, listen, I cannot sit on anybody's toilet except my own. Can you believe that? I really can't. I mean, have you ever looked at the toilet seat? Shit, no way. They claim you can't catch anything from a toilet seat, but some things you can, probably like those lice and shit and things like that. Hell no. And maybe even some other things, especially if it's mixed in with, urine or something like that. And then listen, they tell you, like in your own bathroom, they tell you to put a cover over your toothbrush, right? Because when you flush the toilet, if your toilet's outside, like some people don't have a separate toilet room. Some people, they toilet and everything is in one bathroom, right? So if you flush the toilet with the toilet seat up, the cover up, you're letting out all type of stuff come out the toilet, like bacteria, maybe viruses and things like that. So in a public restroom, if you flush, be quiet, Jermaine. You flush that damn toilet. Child, please. No, 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 no. That's why I move away from the toilet for real, because those germs and virus can only go so far and shit. So I move away from it when I flush it. Y'all be doing like a whole damn regimen when I be in public bathrooms. I'm telling you, you would laugh if you see it. You know what? When I have on like long pants, I'm not gonna lie, I roll my pants legs up. Because listen, when a woman pull her pants down, I don't want my pants legs on the damn floor, because guess what? You're bringing home everything that's on the floor. Okay, I don't. People be peeing on the floor, doing other things on the floor. Heck no, you're bringing all of that home. That's why we do not wear shoes inside of my house. We take them off at the damn door. Okay, because whatever you walk on, especially those public restrooms, you are bringing it right into your home. And if you have kids and they're on the floor, come on now. That's why they get sick. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get sick. I know that. I know that's right, Tony Vance. Okay, shit. No way. I be doing the most when I go to public restrooms. So this person right here should have told y'all the truth, not just that tissue. Look at every damn thing. Shit, because stuff be on the paper towels. They sinks be nasty as ever. You know what I'm saying? You got to use a paper towel to turn the water on, then to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? You got to just do the most in these bathrooms because it's nasty. Not just Walmart, but all of them. Okay. Definitely that. I got that in my purse, hon. I really, truly do. I mean, I wash my hands in the bathroom. When I leave out the bathroom, I use my sanitizer sometimes. It just depends. Shit, it's just like those nasty ass shopping carts. You putting your hands on there and people be having their hands all between their legs. These men be doing the most. They be in the bathroom doing the most. And then some of them don't even wash their hands. And then they're going to go out there and touch the damn shopping cart. They nasty too, just like some of these women are. I'm not going to lie. Shit, you ever been in a men's restroom? You know what? I don't even like having company. That's why I don't have company, because I don't want anybody using my bathroom. I do not like it when people come to my house and be asking to use the bathroom. I be like, damn. You know who I really hate when they come into my house and want to use my bathroom? Service people. I'm like, what? You got to do what? And when they be asking me, do I have a restroom, a bathroom? I'd be like, I don't. That's what I really want to say. I just don't have one. But you got to let them use the bathroom. But I hate when they ask me, because I'm like, damn. And then when they leave, y'all, I go in my bathroom, I wipe my toilet seat off with a Lysol wipe, right? And then I clean the little handles off and all that. And then one time I forgot to put paper towels in my bathroom. The damn person used my damn towel. I had to take the towel and wash it in hot soapy water. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would you use a towel hanging up in somebody's bathroom? Ask them for a paper towel. Use the damn tissue and dry your hands off on. You know what I'm saying? People be doing some weird shit, y'all. This is why I don't have company, because I don't want them in my bathroom. Shit. Especially not my bedroom bathroom. That's just a no. You know what I'm saying? No way. No. Not in my house, because you may make a mistake and pee outside of the cup. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, let me tell y'all something funny. I had went up to wine country, right? Y'all, Shay's tube had to pee so bad. I'm not gonna lie. I really did, y'all. See, this is why I don't like doing lives at nighttime on Saturdays, because I started talking weird stuff. Okay. And I'm halfway asleep anyway. Y'all know I fell asleep at one time while I was talking. But anyway, I had to pee so bad, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I had to pull over and pee. This is like a couple months ago. I'm not gonna lie. All I can think about is, what if a damn coyote come out, or a mountain lion, or some other weird shit, man. I had to do everything so fast, man, because I had to pee so bad. I was like, I am not going to be holding my urine like this, because I don't want no urinary tract infection. So I was like, forget this shit, y'all. I did it so smooth. I couldn't even believe I could still do it so well, because the last time I did that was like way back when I used to live in Cleveland, and I was like 18 years old. That was the last time I ever did that. But yeah, out in those mountains, there's no restrooms or anything else. I mean, for real, if you have to pee, you better go pee, because otherwise, please, you're gonna be holding your urine for a long time and shit. But it was so funny, man. My ass was so slick with it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I really was, okay? And I couldn't believe all that squatting and shit. Those squats I be doing, it pays off, man. No accidents, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe how perfect I was able to be. You know how some people be peeing outside, right? So women, they would pee all over themselves. Not shades, dude, man. It was a perfect situation. Hell, I could have took a cup because I was so perfect. And then, I carry sanitizer with me, and then napkins and every damn thing else in my car. So I was good, but it was funny as shit though, because I was like, damn, you better hurry up, because you don't know who may be out here, what type of animal, some other weird shit could be out here, man. It was dark as shit out there, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But I had to pee so bad, man. I was like, forget this shit. I left my car on too. And I actually was right, like on the side of my car, like, on my side, on the driver's side, just in case I had to jump back in my car and take off, because I am not stupid, y'all. I don't know why people turn their damn cars off and do stupid shit. So if something come out the woods or some shit, like an animal or maybe even a monster or something, you can't get away. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard what I just said, a monster. You got to be able to get away, y'all. You really do. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so damn silly. Whew. I know that's right. What you say? Well, get your butt out here, Jermaine. You're no. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do all that. I mean, like I said, but that day I didn't think about that. And then what you gonna do with the cup? Throw it out there on the street? It's just better just to, pee right there. You know what I'm saying? In the dirt. And I was right up in the mountains. I'm not gonna lie, it was dark as shit, y'all. It was like, ooh, it was dark. But of course, I had my lights on and things like that. And a car came by just after that. It was so funny. In the car? No, I'm not gonna try in the car, because then, because the cars. I mean, I got a Nissan Rogue, but still, I'd rather go on the outside, especially up there in the mountains, because there's nobody really up there. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a good thing to get if you're on a long road trip or something like that. But yeah, I hate when I be going places though sometimes. And at first I don't have to pee, then all of a sudden when I get like out in the mountains, then I have to pee. Shit. Y'all, women, have y'all ever had to pee so bad that, I don't know, it's something about when you get close to the bathroom, you got to really run. It's so damn funny, because as soon as you get close to the bathroom, it's like your body knows that you are right at the bathroom. You start doing that little dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you be doing. You do that little dance so you won't urinate on yourself and shit. It's so funny. We women have to go through so much, you guys. I don't think men have to worry about that too much. I mean, I have seen some men like doing that little dance because they have to pee. One day I was in the store, dude was doing, I was laughing, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was cracking up. It tripped me out because you can tell he had to pee real bad. He was trying his best to make it to the bathroom. And I'm out here saying to myself, don't get there, don't get there. Somebody be in the bathroom. Man, drop every step at times. Let's see. Amazon has a kind that can let woman. Wow. Y'all ever try to do that though? Oh my gosh. Listen, I wanted to see if I could do that one day, and I could actually do it. I don't know about now, because that was a long time ago I tried that. And yeah, I was able to do it. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Pee almost like a dude do it. That's funny. Yeah. That's an experience right there. I know that's right. Every time not every time, it's like, because sometimes I have to hold my urine, obviously. And as soon as I get to the damn bathroom, I mean, close to the bathroom, man, it'd be so damn funny. I mean, especially when I get home, man, you be out in the garage and be like, okay, I'm cool. And then all of a sudden, when you get out of the car, is like your body, and I believe your body does know because your brain is subconsciously tells you that you are close to the restroom, okay, and then it triggers stuff. And damn, it be a trip, man. The other day I had to make it upstairs. First, I had to get out the garage, out the car, okay, put all my stuff up in the car because my ass is just organized like what? I get out the car, turn the light off in the garage, open the door. By that time, I had to pee so bad, man. I had to basically dance all the way up the damn stairs. And then all them damn stairs, I was like, man, you got to stop waiting till the last minute. But yeah, it'd be so damn funny, y'all. It really, truly be funny when women have to pee the way they be acting. It's just a mess. It sure does it? Men, when yuck. I don't know how men do it, y'all. I went to the men's bathroom one day because I had to pee so bad. I was like, forget this. I had my daughter and my son stand in front of me, and I went right to the men's restroom. But I'm gonna tell you something. The men's restroom was actually cleaner than the women's. Okay, it really was. And they had a regular toilet in there, and then they had the other toilet thing in there and stuff. So yeah, I have never used the men toilet thing that they use. Though I usually use the other toilet in there, the regular one and stuff. And again, I don't sit on nobody's toilets, okay? I cannot even do it. You know what I'm saying? The only place I can sit on a toilet is at the casino because at the casino, they have these plastic things that automatically renew on the toilet seat. That's the only time I can really sit on it. Or if I use like 100 of those covers. I mean, when I say 100, I mean, it'd be about 50. Okay, for real, for real. Because I don't know, I be just thinking stuff gonna magically go through the paper. I be seeing all types of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So I have to like use a bunch of them and stuff. But I usually don't sit on no toilets. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. That's why I do all those squats and shit and hold them for 30, 40 seconds and things like that, just so I can know how to, do all that stuff and stay in shape and stuff like that. But yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys that, okay? I really, truly did. And when this person was talking about the toilet, Walmart toilets and stuff, and bathroom, I was like, why is he lying? Good and damn well, it's not just about the toilet tissue. It's about a lot of shit in that nasty thing they call a bathroom. It's really nasty. I have never, for real, I don't think I can ever recall a Walmart bathroom that was pretty much clean. I don't think so. Yeah, at the casino. And so that's it. What? Oh, they don't put a new one on there? Well, the ultraviolet light supposed to sanitize it and everything else. They said on the little thing though, is putting another liner up there. That's what it says on the little bathroom thing when I was reading it. At least that's what I thought it said. Yeah, that's what it said, that they was put a new toilet liner on there. The plastic little liner. So let's see what else I got before we get out of here, y'all. Let's see. Somebody I never used their bathrooms because of the tissue. It'd be on the regular tissue too. I used to wonder why would blood be on the tissue, and I started thinking maybe the people who make the tissue, maybe they getting cut or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be using all that shit. I'm not gonna lie. If I see blood on my tissue, I usually just throw it away. I really usually do. So y'all, in California, Governor Newsom issues an apology for slavery, and he signs the reparation bills. Okay, and I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to be getting a check, but at least he apologized. Okay, that's all I can say. At least he apologized. Let's see what they say here. Let's see. I don't know. So it's got the okay. Let's see. So Newsom signed into law, including AB 3089, an official apology for state officials who promoted and advanced slavery in California earliest days and for perpetrating the harms African Americans have faced. Let's see. He said the state of California accepts responsibility for the role we play in promoting, facilitating, and permitting the institution of slavery, as well as its enduring legacy of persistent racial disparities. I think I said that I probably said that wrong. Newsom said in a statement, building on decades of work, California is now taking another important step forward in recognizing the grave injustices of the past and making amends for the harms caused. So they said while California entered the nation as a free state, many of the state's early leaders supported slavery and passed laws to help slave owners recapture free black people in the state. And multiple enslavers even served in legislature. So let's see what else they got on here. So on Thursday, Newsom signs AB 1815, which expands the definition of race in some state laws to include traits associated with race, such as hairstyles, to widen protections against discrimination. SB 1089 will require supermarkets and pharmacies to provide advance notice of closures to employees in the surrounding community. Okay. Let's see what else. But the bill, like the other breastplate, was voted down before reaching Newsom's desk. Okay. Let's see what else they got right here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, anyway, at least he apologized. Okay, for everybody that did some things regarding slavery time. This idiot talking about dear people that were not slaves in a state that had no slaves. We are sorry that since 1968 politicians think you are gullible and use these tactics only to garner votes from you. We also apologize that once the election is over, you again will be forgotten until the next election, where once again you will be used to garner votes. Signed, people that did not own slaves. Of course, they said it was not no slaves here, but they said that some of these people still promoted slavery and they did some other stuff, to try to get free slaves back into being slaves. So even though they didn't have, it was a free state, they still encouraged slavery. Okay, they still did stuff. They still probably was racist too. Shit. Somebody said, why don't you apologize to all the homeless people sleeping on public sidewalks, to all the people that are unemployed because their employers have relocated out of California due to your rising taxes and for the cost of living increases every year. You have completely lost contact with reality. Somebody say it's your choice to be homeless, not for a pet or a child or anyone who can fend for themselves. Okay? It's not a choice to be homeless for some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people just get in that situation. Earl Thomas said he is not damn apologizing. He said he will let the white liberals do the apologizing. The same ones who got upset at the syrup bottles, rice boxes, and tubs of butter, and plastic bags, and whatever else. Okay. I'm gonna read this right here because I just want you guys to hear this, okay? So this person right here, triple K, no, it's double K and then XXX. So that probably means something, okay? She said, here is $1 million. Shout the F up. I'm gonna read it just like she got it and go get a life. Get off the street, stay off the drugs, get in education, get a real job, get off the sofa and teach your next generation to be civilized people. Then Jose need to be ashamed of his ass. He said, you are 100% right on that. Okay. First of all, Jose, she's not only talking about who you know she's talking about. She's also talking about your ass, Jose. All right. I told you some people talk stupid. A lot of racist people. Here you go, another one saying that if they gave black people $1 million, they would blow it all on anything, on foolishness, then claim it wasn't enough. And here we are back to square one. See, let me tell y'all something. This is why y'all better start reading all these things, okay? So you can comment back when people are talking like this, okay? You got to read stuff so you can see what people are saying, all right? Point blank. Somebody said never civilized, okay? But the last time I checked, I see all race of people, majority white and black, and Latino doing the most. Let's keep it real. Let's see. Somebody say impossible for them to act civilized. You see all these racist comments? This is crazy. And then somebody said to Jose, we will use some of those funds to send you back if Trump don't get you first. See, this is why I said Jose is psycho. Because why would Jose defend what this other weirdo said? And then the same people he defended came back and got on that ass and told him, we will use some of those funds to send you back if Trump don't get you first. Okay, so let's read this comment right here. So let's first read y'all's up here. It rolls around. It's like 200-foot roll. Yep, that's that tissue. Okay, Miss T says she's getting sick. Man, he needs to go to prison. They change the roll every few days. They didn't have slaves here, but again, these free states, they still has, slavery mentality. They still was, racist against blacks. Okay, let's keep it real. They still was racist. And they still try to support, certain things that, that's basically slavery. You know what I'm saying? But not that you own a slave. They got a lot of black people homeless out here too. It's a lot. So this person said, how did you figure that out? What I said, you made yourself look like a real dipshit. You said they want stuff for free. Do you mean like the slave masters that used and abused them to do their work? They worked their effing asses off, had no choice. If not, they would get beat, raped, sold away from their family and children. That's generational. That kind of treatment gets embedded because they don't know their ancestors. And then Jim Crow, that's what they had here in Cali and states like that, Jim Crow laws. Okay. Dr. MLK was assassinated in 1969 for fighting just to be treated like everybody else. So yeah, you are a effing dipshit. And I heard that. Let me just give her a thumbs up because she's right. For real. I hate when I hear people say people don't deserve certain things because it's no longer here. But the thing is that it doesn't matter about it. It's not here now, or it's directly, affecting, people of color now. The thing is, it still indirectly affects people of color, whether you want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? And what happened to, people back then, the black people back then, because I'm not talking about any other race, it's a damn travesty. Using, like, for example, doing gynecological, I know I'm saying it wrong, doing gyno examination, let me use it like that, GYN examination on women of color without anesthesia. Come on now. Because you think that black people can't feel any pain? That's crazy. Look it up. Okay. Beating little kids, whipping them with that leather ass strap. Have you guys ever went to the History Museum where they show you what these whips looks like, and they show you the chain that they put around their necks? Them damn things were so thick. I'm trying to figure out how they even walked around with that stuff on their bodies or anything. A lot of stuff. Those our ancestors went through back then. A lot of stuff. Just looking at the chain, the whips, how they live, the food, all that stuff is just it's sad. It really is. And I really, think, things should be done regarding that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't right. I'm still trying to figure out how one race of people thinks so bad of another race that they want to put them in slavery and beat them and rape the women, and even do it to some of these men, black men, bareback. I think that's what they call that. That's what they was doing to some of the men to make them stop acting so, I guess hard or whatever the case is back then. I don't know. I read all about it. Just weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Cutting off people heads and putting it on a stake. Who does this? Selling tickets at a lynching like it's a damn carnival? Putting black women up like in a museum to look at their bodies because they hadn't seen women with, the body shape that they had back then. That's weird. Who does this? So yeah, it should be an apology, and more things should be done, because slavery was real back then, and in some countries it's still real now. It really is. They still be selling off people and stuff, people of color. Well, I'm an independent, okay, straight up. I vote for whomever I want to, and I look at what people can do for the country. I don't look at color, okay? When I vote for people, I just look at what they can do. If they are going to be a benefit for the country and for us, period. They definitely need to be, maybe not every week, but they definitely should be, okay? That's crazy. It's a lot of stuff. You read all about it, you'll see all this stuff. That's why when people say slavery did not happen, I look at them and shake my head because something is wrong with them. You don't have to see proof of everything, okay? Some people be talking about they don't believe in slavery, but they believe in damn aliens, okay? They don't believe in slavery, but they believe they got a damn brain. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. They don't believe in slavery, but they are believing smoking that damn weed, and they think it's gonna eliminate all their damn problems. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, I think it's called buck breaking. Yep. Listen, some people divide, okay? And listen, racism is still here. Prejudice, people are still here, okay? And racism is definitely here. The politicians don't need to divide us. We do a good job at it ourselves, okay? And that's on everything. Look at what happened to Javion Magee. We know good and damn well this dude did not commit the S word. We know that he more than likely got unalived by somebody who is racist. That's why he was sitting in that position. This is the same position they put some slaves in back then. All right, look it up, research it. You have other incidents like that. Somebody sent me a message telling me that something basically identical happened to someone in another city and state. And then they ruled it out as a S. So the thing is, racism is definitely alive and kicking. And you have a lot of different crimes that happen because of a person's skin color. All right? Point blank. So when people sit around here and try to act like it does not happen now, something is wrong with you guys, because you know it still happens. It definitely does all the time. Just because you didn't see it or it does not involve you or someone you know, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay? It really doesn't. You know, I have never had no bad contact with any police officer, but I would be sitting up here acting stupid if I said, all police officers are good people. They're not racist. They all do a good job. I would be lying because I know that some police officers do the most and are racist. And not only do they be doing stuff to blacks, they also do stuff to homeless people, to some white people, to elderly people. So again, just because we don't see certain things or it didn't happen to you or you never experienced it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to other people. Okay, point blank. Racism is still alive and kicking. This is why so many things happen. And we divide ourselves. Everybody always want to blame these politicians, but we do a good job at doing stuff ourselves. And that's on everything. Shit. You said what? Jamming on Snoop Dogg's music and smoking on a blunt. Well, I don't smoke blunt, son. All right. But I like to eat my M&Ms. I can jam with those, listen to me some Lucky Day or some other good music and stuff like that. Eat my M&Ms and I'm happy. He could have bought that rope to do anything in his truck. Truckers do buy ropes all the time. My ex-significant other, he definitely buys them. He could be using that rope for so many different things. If they was harassing him like that old man was saying, he might have bought that rope to secure his doors or something. Could be for any reason. They could have, if it was a setup, somebody could have called him up, or gave him a message telling him to go to TNR to take them a rope. Who knows? We don't know why he bought that rope, really. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we do know is he did not use that rope on himself, and that's on everything. It just, when you look at everything, you look at the other pictures, the videos about the tree, where the fence is, where the building is, all that stuff is a shack or shed right over there by it. You mean to tell me nobody saw this dude hanging or sitting up by a tree? I mean, sitting up by a tree, sitting with his back against the tree. Let's say it right. Okay. With the rope around his neck 11 times. And the other end of the rope is like placed on the tree. Okay. You mean to tell me nobody saw that in his truck sitting there for 14 hours? Come on now. Okay. Nobody saw that. And then you're going to leave your phone. I don't care if you are trying to unalive yourself. Most people still going to take their phone. They're going to take their phone because I'm telling you, people take them phones. I don't care what they do. They can be about to do anything crazy to themselves, and that phone is with them. Okay, that's on everything. It's with them. People have gotten stuff on camera. Okay, when they try to, or either they be successful with unaliving themselves. So I don't believe all the shit they're coming out with regarding this dude. I believe that, I don't know if it was the 3 police officers. I don't know if I believe this dude or not, but somebody did it, okay? Somebody did it. And when you guys go to listen to that video that Sleepyhead put up, Jermaine Crazy Self put up there, let me put it up there again. You can hear that dude yourself, and then you can make your own decision and stuff. Then that lady who says basically the same thing, that 3 men or some men, she said police. And why come they didn't even include that the police stopped him? Where is this coming from? And why would a 60-something, now the man could be lying, but what's the purpose of that? And he was so precise. He's a good ass liar. Okay, he's a good ass liar if he's lying. That's on everything. Let's see. Really Lynch type of stuff. Correct. You say you think he unalived himself? I don't know about that one. Bet they were in the woods on the blind side. Yeah, because you can go from the other side. That's what the old man, I forgot what the old man said. Okay, because I was listening to it from the phone in my car. So I can't remember exactly what he said, but he tells everything that happens. He said he was there. I was asking, was he doing it too? Shit, because damn, he knew everything, but he said he was there. Right? Why would he put a rope around his neck 11 times. If you listen, I know people who try to unalive themselves. Okay, I was offered a job to counsel these type of people. Okay, no one is going to sit there when they are trying to unalive themselves and wrap a rope around their neck 11 times, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four or five, but 11 times when you're trying to get it over with, while you got the courage, you trying to get that shit over with before you change your mind. So you're going to go one, two, three, boom, boom, and next thing you know, you're gone already. That's what you're going to do, probably 3 times. Because if I was doing that, that's what I would do about 3 times, not 11. Okay, let's keep it real. Not 11. That's a lot of work right there, and you try to hurry up and get it over with too. No, they would no. The other person, they would listen. If it's the police, like the old man said, if it's 3 police, they're not worried about nobody catching them. Okay, they're not worried about that, right? Because they're not gonna get in trouble any damn way. You can eat this shit. Please, they can easily cover their tracks. Which, if they did it, they that's what they did. Okay, and so they would wrap it around the neck, not really thinking, and probably thinking that people, he, people. Some people may do it 11 times. You know, or it could mean something. It can also mean something. The 11, the number 11 could mean something. The man said that they are part of the triple K. Okay. That's what the dude said. And I think the dude who was talking, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he's black. I think he is. I'm not sure. Even though that don't mean anything, because you got some black people that be doing the most too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah. So I just don't see nobody wrapping a rope around their neck 11 times if they are depressed and trying to get up out of here. Just like when he was in the store, he did not look like he was sad. He was playing with the rope. He was doing the most. He went out to eat, allegedly, because we don't even know if that's true. We need to see a receipt for that, along with, because like restaurants have cameras. Let's see the video footage from that when he went to the grill place. He also went to the smoke shop. We need to see the video from that. They haven't showed us that either, you know. And they can show us that because, again, this dude claimed that the police did a traffic stop before he got to the Walmart distribution center. So when the police stopped him, I believe he had already went to eat to the grill place. Okay. He went to the smoke shop after all of that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But they could show us the surveillance footage. I mean, not footage, but the surveillance footage of him going to the smoke shop, everything that happened when he left from the distribution center. That's when they should show us the video or show us the body. Well, they're not going to show us that because they didn't really say in the report that police stopped them. This is what an eyewitness said. Okay, so they're not going to show us that unless the FBI or the SBI or whoever, unless they see, if they get the information that happened, then they may show it or share it with the public. It just all depends because, if cops are involved, they're going to cover themselves, okay, point blank. They're going to get covered. Oh, everybody up here can have their own opinion. So, at first, Jermaine thought he did it too. So, I mean, a lot of people have their own opinion. It's cool over here. All right, Miss T, you can have your own opinion over here. Thank you. But again, like I said, I personally don't think he unalived himself based on everything that I have heard, the things that I have seen, looking at the tree, looking at the new photos and stuff like that. Like I said, you guys can go to that video where the guy is talking, the witness, and then you'll see everything he said. He said a whole lot. He really, truly did. This boy said he's blocking me. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm trying to get that link again to put it back up there. 3 cops. Oh, you say you jamming on Snoop Dogg's music and smoking a blunt. Okay, cool. Bet you having fun, huh? Let's see. See. Where did he put that little link at? I got to go all the way back, y'all. Let's see. It's up here somewhere. Jermaine. Where is that damn link at? This is it right here, I think. No, it isn't. Let me see. I got to go back. It was all the way back here. What does this boy do with this damn link? Oh, here it is right here. So this YouTube video right here is where the witness was talking, okay? And everything he did. I mean, it was 49 minutes long. So he's telling you guys a whole lot of information. I know I'd have missed a lot of it. It might even have got some things mixed up, but he told the whole entire story, what happened. And all I remember is the 3 cops stopping him. Okay. And he also said they beat that boy bad. He said they beat the crap out of him, basically. And that could explain the reason why they did not send any photos to the parents or let them see the body or anything else. Because even if they can't let them see the body, they could at least send photos. And that could be the reason. If he just simply hung himself, the only thing he would have is his neck would be messed up. Okay, his neck, and they could show that photo to the parents, because I mean, it's bad, but it's not like they can't see that. You can go right online right now and type in that, and they show you photos of people. Instead, they use the excuse of CV-19, and there are no CV-19 restrictions there. Okay, those restrictions have been lifted. So, I mean, that's just crazy. So why all of these lies? Even the sheriff in that video, every time he talked about this dude, Javion Magee, he started doing the most. He started messing up with his words. He started just doing too much, moving all around, his eyes and stuff. And more importantly, he started messing up his speech. Every time he started talking about Javion Magee, like he was lying. Okay? Body language tells a lot. Because when he put, I don't know, that's another thing too. Because they said, they showed the actual tree and everything. They said that it's impossible for him to do that on that tree. That's what everybody keeps saying, And also too, I still say, just like they were saying, an analyst was looking at everything. How would he maintain that position after he's unalive? I'm thinking that somebody set him up. Okay, when the police stopped him and gave him a traffic ticket, if they are involved, and I'm using the word if because we don't know, they could have easily rigged up everything where he has to go to TNR place, to that tractor repair shop. He went in there. Something could have happened in there because we didn't see any surveillance footage of him walking back from the truck. Okay, from the truck repair place back to his truck. So who's to say he even walked back to it? And something could have happened to him there. Now, if they do produce a surveillance picture that shows that he went back to the truck, okay, they could have been waiting on him out there in the wooded area, because you can enter that wooded area from other directions and stuff. So not from other directions, but from other areas of that wooded area. You can come from a different direction. You can come from the back side or on the side where the camera don't pick it up. And since they live there, they would know how to do that so the camera won't pick it up. Or they can turn that camera off if they had a camera back there. There's just so many things that they can do. You know what I'm saying? Because look, when he went to that Walmart distribution center, he was there for a while. So that would give them enough time to plan stuff if they pissed at him already, because whatever happened, you know what I'm saying, when they stopped them, if the police are involved. And that would explain why the damn sheriff was acting all nervous and shit and all frigidity and messing up his words and things like that. Usually you do that when you're nervous, okay? And why would he be nervous asking? Because the news person is asking him about the unaliving. If he knows that nothing crazy happened and it's just an S word, why would you be, doing the most up there? Messing up your words, forgetting what to say, just all types of weird shit he was doing. So that body language speaks a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then you got all the other stuff, the witness said that his cell phone, the police took his cell phone. Okay. Then they tell us that he leaves his cell phone in the car and walks into the woods. Most people, I don't care what you're doing, you're gonna take that cell phone with you. I don't care. Okay, you're gonna take it. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that is very questionable, and it just don't even make any sense. Even his conduct in Walmart, and the Walmart Supercenter, when he went to get the rope, he wasn't acting like he was sad. Shit, he was playing with the rope, throwing it up a little bit. He was walking in a happy spirit. You can tell. He just wasn't looking like he was sad. And then, he had just gotten his CDL. I think this was his first delivery, so he was happy about that trucking job. I think he was going to be like a lease driver because they said in the audio I was listening to that they were going to give him his own truck. Once all that training and stuff is over, whatever, the probation or however they do that, they was going to give him his own truck and all that. Or he was aiming to get his own truck. I forgot exactly what they said and stuff. So he was going to probably be a lease driver or even maybe a full owner operator. So he had the world right there. I just don't see it. I just do not see it. I don't believe the story about him giving a homeless person $200 some dollars. I don't believe that. I think they used all of that to make it sound like he gave out that money because he knew that he was getting ready to unalive himself. That right there is very predictable. Where is this homeless person? Why come they didn't interview him? And also, too, how did they find the homeless person? Did the homeless person just walk up and say, "Oh yeah, he gave me some money"? And then somebody said, if you give somebody a homeless person there $200, they will be trying to rob you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of money to a homeless person. Shit. So it's a lot of things. And then, like I said, where is the homeless person at? And even if they produce a homeless person up, listen, the police can pay people to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So since they didn't do it from the start, I still don't believe them. Okay? Hey, most hated. Right, he was taken out. Right. He was that close to see all that, did not intervene, but was quick to tell what he said. Right. And then another thing too, the owner, the shop owner, the lawnmower man, whomever it was, okay, who called 911, you can see him. Okay, look, 14 hours later, he saw him against the tree. So you mean to tell me no one saw him before? It was daylight. 7:30 there, it was still daylight. So no one saw him before. They didn't see his truck sitting there. The shop owner or employees did not see that truck sitting there for 14 hours. It's not a truck stop. So if you see a truck sitting there, 18-wheeler sitting there all that time, you're going to go over there and knock on the cab. Wake up, you got to move. Okay? Because in some places, you can't even park a 18-wheeler like that in certain places. You know what I'm saying? For so long. And like at truck stops, some truck stops make them pay for the time to be there. Okay, if they be there for 6 hours, they have to pay for that time, 8 hours or whatever. But he wasn't at a truck stop. He was right at TNT or TNR tractor and trailer repair shop. So of course, you can leave trucks there. But the thing about it, this is the truck that he got out of, and the man knew that because he has cameras. You can see them walk into the shop. So why didn't he see that truck still sitting there for 14 hours? Why didn't he see that dude get out of the truck? Even if he didn't see him get out of the truck, why is that truck there for 14 hours when he should be gone? And what the hell did he go to the truck place for anyway? Did KLLM tell him to go there? Because the dispatcher would be telling him to go there. And if he needed to go there, he would call the dispatcher to tell them that's where he's going. Okay? So they can know, because he'll be off his route, his plan. I know what I'm talking about because my soon-to-be ex is a truck driver. He's the owner-operator. They have to tell them where they're going. Plus, they have a tracker on there, on those trucks, to let them know. Some of those trucks even have cameras, cameras on them and recorders. They may not have a camera, but they record your voice. No. It's not a little time. Listen, when the police if the police actually did a stop, because we're going by allegations, okay? We don't know for sure. So say if 3 police officers stopped him, or if 2 stopped him, I don't know how many stopped him, but it was 3. This man said 3 were involved. Okay, so if 2 police officers, maybe 3, stopped him at a traffic stop, say he got smart with them or whatever the case is, he even said he wanted to call his mom, okay, according to this witness. Okay, so they let him go, but they followed him. So when he went to the Walmart distribution center and they offloaded the truck and all that took some time. And then when he was sitting in his truck chilling out for about almost an hour, that's enough time too. So they had enough time to plan everything else. It's easy if you're the police, okay, and just say, because the dude said they were all in the triple K, all right, it would be easy for them to call up the shop owner and tell them whatever they need to say and plan everything. It don't take that much planning, okay, especially for a police officer. All I'm trying to figure out is why did he go to TNR Tractor Trailer Repair? If he just started a job, I mean, trucks can break down and mess up, even when you just got it. But he would have called dispatcher to let them know that he's having problems with his truck. Okay, so they would have a record of that the police could easily get. So why hasn't anybody said anything about that? Okay, and if he didn't have any type of truck problems, why did he go to that truck repair place? For what purpose? And he walked in there with something in his hand. They claim when he came out, he didn't have anything else in his hand. However, we didn't see him when he came back out. I think we saw, I don't even know if we saw when he went in the place. I think we did. But when he came back out, they didn't show a video of him coming back out. Then they said he went in his truck and idle for a few minutes. I can't remember. And then he got back out and he walked into the woods and never was seen again alive. That's crazy, y'all. All right. Point blank. Weird. It was cops attacking him. What could a 66-year-old man do to intervene? They probably would have hung him too. He probably was sitting somewhere the cops didn't even see him. Yeah, he was just probably watching them and stuff. Shit, you listen, most people are not gonna get involved in that anyway, because it's the cops. And they don't know exactly what the dude did either. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what that dude did and stuff. So he's not gonna get involved in that. Plus, he probably was scared. Okay, so what you said, Jermaine? No, he's telling his story on social media because the KKK is embedded in law enforcement in that town. Hopefully the FBI interviews him. Wow. So Miss T said she don't believe. Did you hear it? Did you look at the video, Miss T? It depends on exactly where they stopped him at and where he was. We don't know. Jermaine, where did he say they stopped this dude at? And where was he at? And they definitely could do that. What if they jammed the CB signal radio? he can go to no. With those trucks, they're supposed to keep a certain amount of gas in there. And if he I don't know if if he was a company driver, then he probably was. So they would fill up the truck with diesel. They're gonna put the diesel in there and stuff. He's not gonna be like out of gas like he would be in a regular car or anything like that. And that's what he would probably be doing. And if he asked to sleep there, the owner would have said that. Okay. When he called 911, he would have said the truck driver who was supposed to be sleeping overnight or whatever in his truck, I just found him. He's unalive by the tree. He would have said something like that, but he didn't. Also, too, he was like, the dude unalived himself. Okay, how would he know that the dude unalived himself? You can't tell if somebody unalived themselves or not just by looking at them like that. How did he know that he unalived himself? Somebody else could have unalived him. If I was calling EMS and I saw somebody hanging from the tree, I'm just gonna say a guy is hanging from the tree. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna call on 911 and say the guy unalived himself because you wouldn't know. You would not know that. So he would not, the EMS, well, not EMS, but the shop owner would not know that the dude had unalived himself. So that right there is really, they should be looking into that. How did he know that he unalived himself? You can't tell just by looking at a person that they unalived themselves if they're hanging. How can you tell that? Because he was just laying against what? His back was against the tree. He had a rope around his neck. The other part was laying on the tree. So how could you be able to tell that he unalived himself with you just looking at him? I don't know about that, Miss T. Because if I call, anytime I have a call 911, I don't just say somebody unalive themselves. That's totally different. It's like if I find somebody and they are unalive and say they got a bullet hole, I'm not gonna say they shot themselves because I don't know. I'm just gonna say they were shot. Most people are going to assume that somebody else did it. Just like if you see somebody unalive from hanging from a tree, you're gonna be like somebody hung him. You're not gonna say they unalive themselves unless you have some type of knowledge that he did it. That's right. They usually have a company card, a fuel card. Even when you are a owner operator, you have a fuel card. With the company, they give you one, definitely. And then, like some people said, like, just say if he did give the homeless person $200 or whatever the case is. Say if he did do that, because we don't know for sure if he did it or not. It's not uncommon for truck drivers to have a lot of money on them, and $200 is not really a lot of money, but it's not uncommon for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they make pretty good. So, and plus he knew that he was going to get a check soon, probably, so he probably, if he did give out some money, he knew he wasn't going to miss it. But we don't know if that's for real that he gave out anything to any homeless person. Because we haven't seen the dude or the lady. I think they said it was a guy. We haven't seen the guy. The guy haven't done an interview. And if he does one now, I still wouldn't believe it because they should have did it from the start. What's the name say? That's what I just said. In these trucks, these companies usually put cameras inside these trucks, and for the ones that don't have a camera, they usually put like some type of recording that they can hear you talk, like a recorder, so they can hear you talking. Okay. Of course, if you talk real low, they don't catch it, but if you talk high enough, they will catch it. And they have a tracker on their trucks, and then you have to call a dispatcher when you go places like to get the truck repaired, especially since he's a company driver. He has to let them know that. All right, he has to let them know he's taking that truck to this repair shop because he's having issues, because he might have had another delivery or a pickup. You just don't go places when you're a truck driver like that. Even if you are an owner operator, you have to let dispatcher know so they can know what you're doing. Just like if you take your I forgot what you call it when you have to get off the clock for a minute to take your restart. You have to let dispatcher know you get ready to restart. You just don't do it. That's right. They definitely have that too, so they can check all of that. Like I just told y'all, my soon-to-be ex is an owner operator, so I know all about that trucking shit. Okay, been in it for how long? Since 20-some years now and stuff. So the thing is, I'm trying to figure out why KLLM Trucking Company, and they could have already released something. They just may not be telling us. The FBI don't tell the public stuff. So, because it's kind of weird that they, if they didn't release anything to, the SBI or whatever they call it there, because again, you got the tracking system on a truck. You got the dispatcher. So many things they have. They may have cameras in there, or the recording, the voice recorder type thing in there. As a company driver, you definitely got to follow rules and stuff. You got to let them know what you're doing. Even when you get ready to take a break, they need to know that. And you just can't park a truck anywhere either and leave it there for 14 damn hours or 10 hours. You have to go to the truck stop or designated places where you can take a break and sleep and things like that. As far as the rope, he could be using it for many different things. He could have been using it to attach it to his other side of his door. I don't give a damn what people are talking about on YouTube, because you don't know what some people may want, what they may do with a rope. Just because they have little cables or they can use a seatbelt, he may not know that because he just started. That was his first job. He probably didn't know that. He just go get the first thing he see, especially if somebody is messing with him. If they're messing with him, he try to make sure he's staying safe inside of his daggone truck. He's going to put something on his doors maybe to stop his truck where he's asleep, because he couldn't get a room at the hotel. So more than likely, he was probably thinking about sleeping in his truck, maybe going to a truck stop. And if the police were harassing him, he probably didn't trust that. But me, I don't give a damn about no job. I would have drove right up out of there, called dispatch, tell them what is happening, and I would have been gone, point blank. Now, they said that he took his phone, but shit, in this day and age, people have more than one phones. And then since you are, even if you don't have a phone, when you're a truck driver, you can use your what do you call that thing in your car? Qualcomm. You can still contact your dispatcher, I believe, through that. Yeah, you can, because in the truck, they got that computer. I think it's called a Qualcomm, if I'm not mistaken. And you can type on there, okay? You can type on there to dispatcher, okay? And they get your messages and stuff. So they can use that to relay messages to the dispatcher and say that you need help. Also, too, Miss T, he didn't have to wait till he get to North Carolina. He could have did that anywhere else. He came all the way from Pennsylvania, so he could unalive himself anywhere, even before he got to the distribution center. That's right, to see if they're falling asleep. If, like some trucking companies, you cannot have another person in truck with you. So they also use that to make sure you don't have anybody in your truck. At one time, I thought maybe he could have had somebody in his cab back there, in his sleeper. But I threw that theory out, okay? I hope so too, with all of the footage. They have came out with some footage, but not with everything. The kid ate a meal and bought some smokes. Maybe he was depressed and you know what, but it doesn't appear that way, which is why we have questions. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we don't know for sure. We're just guessing, you know what I'm saying? And then we don't know for sure if this witness is telling the truth, or the lady, but she seems like she is. She's very precise, and so is the old dude, but we don't know for sure. Right, we are all speculating. We don't know for sure. That's why we are using the words allegedly. We don't know if the police is involved. We don't know none of this shit. We're just guessing. You know what I'm saying? We're just guessing on what we see. That's why I said over here, everybody don't have to agree with each other, because I don't, get mad and like some YouTubers be tripping out. No, you can say whatever you want to over here. Everybody don't have to agree. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do that over here. Because at first I was thinking maybe he just did the S word. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, no, I don't think so. But anything is possible. He could have offed himself. We just don't know for sure. We just basically trying to figure it out. You know, because you just people can be looking like they happy, but inside they can be really really sad. You just never know. But at the same time, we do know we got some damn police officers that are very 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 devious, just basically just be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? And this witness, Jermaine, is that witness, is he black or white? Of course, you're right. Is the witness black or white, Jermaine? He's black. Okay. And I wish I could play it over here, man. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could have played the video. I was trying to find it on TikTok. They had part of it up there, a little of it. It wasn't even part, but they didn't have the whole thing up there, or not even a good minute of it, so we could hear him talk a little bit. But y'all definitely need to go take a look at that video, because I listened to it. I kind of believe the dude. I don't know for sure if he's telling the truth, but I kind of believe some of the stuff he's saying, because it makes sense what he's saying. He said they beat the shit out of that dude. That's the reason why they won't show the family his body. He was all swollen up and stuff. They had to wait till the swelling went down. They're waiting, or they had to wait till the swelling went down. So like I said, you just never know. And I do know that they have had other similar situations happen there in different states. So you just never know what people be doing. And Jermaine, the dude is like 60 some years old, the witness, right? But I tell y'all what, this has been a good night. Let's see. And the witness could be suffering from schizophrenia. It could be 66, Jermaine. He could be, Miss T. You never know. Let me see if I can find a little bit of it again. I wish I could play this on my dang on thing. I'm scared to y'all because YouTube be tripping out. Damn, every time I do that, they be doing the most. Let me see if I can find it again on TikTok before we get ready to get out of here. Let me see if anybody's talking about, what is that witness name? Did he say his name, Jermaine? I bet you he didn't. Jada Smith talking about, they got to be lying right here. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Why do they always be having all this weird ass music playing? They can't do a video without music playing. Wait, the hell? They said search Jaden Speaks. Let me see.
They are in hip hop. It's something that my parents were aware of. They made us aware of it before, we even found out from other people that there was this expectation.
Let's see what they're talking about.
It's kind of MIA.
No, they just making accusations. I don't know why they do that stupid shit. Let me take this off. I get a copyright claim for this. Okay, let me go ahead and do it. I'm up here watching videos, y'all. Okay, let's see. What's this dude? Did you know his name? Oh, I didn't say his name. He could be Miss T. You never know. Let's see. Let's see. How could I put this? Witness to And let's see if they bring it up now. Let's see. This same this dude, man. How come he didn't put the whole thing up here? Same crazy videos. Why would you only put a little of something up here and not put enough so we can hear this man talk in detail? Yes, I don't see that video only shows up one time and only a little of it shows up. Let's see what he's looking like right here. Here's a good ass picture of him right here in Walmart. This is a good little picture of him right here with the rope in his hand and everything. Wait. This is one of the best ones I saw of him. That's him in Walmart. And what happened to his chain? They kept on asking what happened to his chain too, because they said he didn't have. They said something about his chain. The man was saying something about that chain as well. So that's him right there. Let's see what they say. What they're saying.
Right, rising star, independent young.
So he is. Look, here's he is right here. I think he was a little younger in this picture. Let's see.
On the road trucking, but we do know
he looked different in a lot of his little pictures. Because I know some people were saying it wasn't him in all the pictures, but he just got different looks. Just like women be having different looks. Yeah. No, they always mess up. They always end up stopping my videos. I did that so many times before, Miss T. And when I did it, each time I do it, it end up stopping my videos every single time. So I stopped doing. That's why I don't share anything on YouTube anymore. I've been stopped doing YouTube videos. I used to do like reactions to crazy videos, to road rage, all that type of stuff. I used to put it right up on my screen, and they start giving you. First, they give you a damn warning. The second one, and the next thing you know, your whole damn show is off. I don't know why YouTube always do it. And I was talking, I stopped, every 30 seconds and started talking, but it just don't matter. Let's see what she said. This is not the day. It's not. This is old. Let's see. I'm trying to see if they got anything. And that's another thing too. Why does he have this up here? This is weird. This person is doing. Wait, hold on. Let me see some, y'all.
Because of people were saying, oh, it was in the woods. He wasn't in the woods. He was right there on the road in the parking lot.
So, Candy, let me ask you this. Did they not have camera footage from that Shell station, though? Don't they have cameras?
The same thing, because when I go in that store, there is cameras.
Okay, so that's another thing, too. What happened to the cameras there?
Cameras also in the waste industries, like
I tried all that most hated. It didn't work for me.
Across the street from the Shell station, there's cameras there.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like, since you're from there, do you feel like that it's a racist town, that it was racially motivated? Do you feel like that he actually committed suicide, or do you think it's something fishy? I mean,
I stopped by the store and just because the store was closed, I pulled up to the gas tank just to make it look like I was getting gas, and I took a picture because of people were saying, oh, it was in the woods. He wasn't in the woods. He was right there on the road in the parking lot.
They say he was on in the parking lot.
Did they not have camera footage from
That's crazy. It's too many different stories. I mean, just so many. So many different stories is ridiculous. Hold on, let's see what else they got.
Let me start by saying here.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this down right quick. I'm trying to see what else they got here. Found by those two skinny trees. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I don't see no other video with that dude on it. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see, when did they make this one? September the 18th. No updates. Let me see what he said.
About this mysterious hanging of a young black truck driver in North Carolina. And I'm trying to stay as calm as possible, but I'm going to say this.
Right, that's true.
And I want everyone in this country to understand one thing. If we don't clean house on this one, this is terrible.
Okay, we already saw him. We don't need to see him again. We saw him already, okay? Let's see. Let's see.
Y'all, my heart is so heavy today.
September. Okay, here's 2 days ago. What did they say 2 days ago? Let's see.
So let me start by saying, Derek, this is an absolute glass back on. This is an absolute tragedy. No matter how it panned out, you got a 21-year-old bright, rising star, independent young black man from Chicago, Illinois, who has taken a path to be independent of his parents, to work as an over-the-road trucker, and was doing a phenomenal job. He found himself in Vance County.
So he was from Chicago? Okay.
Like I said, the facts are still working his way out, but we do know that he was found hanging from a tree. Now, I know there have been some statements from the sheriff concerning what's considered a lynching or a hanging, but I'll show you the pictures that we saw. It's very clear that he was hanging.
So he said he was hanging.
Not which you may saw in the 60s and the 20s and 30s, but it's nothing to take away from it. We are here for one reason only, and that sign says very clear: get justice for Javion and the Magee family. To ensure that we get transparency in this process, I know the sheriff, they have sent this case over to the State Bureau of Investigation.
This is sad.
Attorney General to do further investigation in this particular matter. At this time, let me be very clear: the manner and the cause of death of Javion has not been determined at this time. The manner and cause of death has not been determined. So for any suggestion that it's a suicide, anybody stating that it was a suicide would be grossly premature, right, Lee?
That's correct.
Grossly premature. Well, we do know we have a young black man hanging from a tree in North Carolina. When I say hanging, not a traditional feet dangling, but nevertheless, a tree, a rope was tied to his neck, around his neck, and tied to a tree. Sorry. So,
let me let y'all see this. You know what? He's the only one who said this correctly. All right, damn. Let me give props to him. He getting around the bush saying all this other bull crap. The dude was hanging. He was hung.
This is an absolute glass back on. This is an absolute tragedy. No matter how it panned out, you got a 21-year-old bright, rising star, independent young black man from Chicago, Illinois, who has taken a path to be independent of his parents, to work as an over-the-road trucker, and was doing a phenomenal job. He found himself in Vance County, and like I said, the facts are still working his way out, but we do know that he was found hanging from a tree. Now, I know there have been some statements from the sheriff concerning what's considered a lynching or a hanging, but I'll show you the pictures that we saw. It's very clear that he was hanging. Not in the manner which you may saw in the 60s and the 20s and 30s, but there's nothing to take away from it. We are here for one reason only, and that sign says very clear: get justice for Javion and the Magee family. To ensure that we get transparency in this process, I know the sheriff, they have sent this case over to the State Bureau of Investigation, Attorney General, to do further investigation in this particular matter. At this time, let me be very clear: the manner and the cause of death of Javion has not been determined at this time. The manner and cause of death has not been determined. So for any suggestion that it's a suicide, anybody stating that it was a suicide, would be grossly premature, right, Lee?
That's correct.
Grossly premature. Well, we do know we have a young black man hanging from a tree in North Carolina. When I say hanging, not a traditional feet dangling, but nevertheless, a tree, a rope was tied to his neck, around his neck, and tied to a tree. Sorry. So let me start by saying that
so I'm glad he spoke. Okay, let's see what some of these commenters are saying. They said, "Thank you for posting this." Somebody said, "Terrible that there are people this horrible in this world. Tease me off so bad. Prayers for him and his family." Another commenter said, "They don't look at cameras, pictures, or anything. We pay these people and they literally don't do anything for us but cause hardships. Be freaking for real." And then somebody else said, "No one cares about this." That's sad. But the thing is though some people do care, and that's why, people like me and other people are talking about this, because it's very, this is something that we should be talking about. This could happen to, somebody in your family, your kids or friends or whatever, So it should be something that people are, looking at and know about, because you never know. You could be in those shoes,
Salute, point glass back on.
Let's see. Let me turn this thing down. Let's see what else we got here. Any updates? Let's see. September. Everything else is kind of old. I still don't see anything else. Okay, they did one 45 minutes ago. They must replying to. Let's see what this person is talking about.
This report determined that there was bruising along the neck and a broken neck bone, which means that he indeed, we're learning, we're working on gathering additional evidence to see what that actually means. I'll stop there and open it up to myself or the attorneys or any of the members of the family for questions. Regarding what we have found, the medical examiner's report determined that there was bruising along the neck and a broken neck bone, which means that he indeed, we're learning.
Okay. This is after the medical examiner did his not his x-ray, his examination a week or so ago. They don't know what's going on. Okay, let's keep it real.
Gathering additional evidence to see what that is.
Which is a damn shame. Let's see. They got a whole little thing up here in Chicago for him. So he's from Chicago, Illinois. Okay. Okay, let's see what else they got. I'm just looking through here and see if I can find anything that's updated, you guys. Trying to see. They're just showing the same stuff over again. No updates, really, besides the stuff I just played. Wish they had that man up there a little bit more. Maybe they'll put it up there in the next couple of days or so. It is the weekend. Some people don't basically do shit on the weekend. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what this is right here. Let's see. This is the witness. This is something else. Oh, this is a song. Okay, let's just see. You can find either, Jermaine, huh? Yeah, I don't see. It's just not nothing else on TikTok besides that little shit that this man paid. I'll play that again. Just for all who didn't see hear it. Let me play it. Wait, hold on. I got the coffee. Hold on. This cold boy be getting on my nerves. Hold on. Let me mute this. I got the coffee real quick. Okay. Okay, here we go.
It's three policemen and one KKK member. And he did a traffic stop.
No, he said it's 3 police and one. Did he say 3 police and one is a KKK member, or 3 police and a KKK member? Let me rewind and hear him again, because I can't.
It's three policemen and one KKK member.
He said it's 3. Let me turn this damn music off. He said, hold on. Okay, let's listen to this one more time. Listen, let's listen.
It's three policemen and one KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom.
Okay, let's stop right there. He said, this was right down from that gas station. He said that it was 3 police and 1 KKK member. He said they did a traffic stop. They were messing with him. Okay?
He didn't call my mom. He take his phone. And then he took him down the road from the gas station.
It was 3 white people.
That's true, Miss
3
T.
white guys. And they did that to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say. And they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff. And they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The voices that you just heard are the voice of a man and a woman.
Yes, he said he was.
Gave details about the ongoing case of Javion Magee. Of course, you know by now Javion Magee was a 21-year-old truck driver from Illinois who was found under suspicious circumstances.
It had 3 policemen and 1 KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone. And then he took him down the road from the gas station.
It was 3 white people, 3 white guys. And they did that to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say. And they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff. And they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay,
voices that you just heard.
Okay, listen. So the lady also said she seen 3 people, police officers. Okay, the older guy said that it was 3 people, 3 polices, and 1 KKK guy. He said that they were messing with this dude. Then he said they took him or followed him. What did they say? They took him somewhere. Didn't he say that? Let me play that again. Listen.
3 policemen and 1 KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone. And then he took him down the road from the gas station.
It was 3 white people, 3 white guys. And they did that to him. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the witness.
Like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say. And they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff. And they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
The old man said he actually witnessed it. And he said it was 3 police officers and a KKK member. The lady, she said she just saw 3 police officers, or she said it was 3 police officers. I wish we could hear the whole entire damn video. Let's see what these people are saying. These people, let's see. So somebody said they saw the whole video on YouTube. These people, a trip. Okay. So on YouTube, let's see.
The voices.
Wait a minute. I want to pull up the whole thing. Let me go to this thing. Hold on. Let me go here. I can listen to it myself and tell y'all what they be saying. Well, I'm not going to listen to the whole thing because it's a long video. Let's see. Let's be here. I know I'm gonna listen to it when I get off this thing while I fall asleep. Let's see. This is it right here. It has 3 policemen. Let's see.
For decades, Ken Calvert has been buying up properties across Riverside.
Let me see.
Like this one.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, hold on. This, let me ask you something, Jermaine. The thumbnail that they used on this picture, is that the actual picture of the police stopping this dude? Is that the police standing by their car in this picture that they're showing us here on the thumbnail? Was this just another picture they showed? This picture right here. Wait, let me do it like this. I'll show you what I'm talking. I'm talking about this picture. Hold on. Is this the picture of them standing by the police officers right here? What is this picture of right here? Wait. This picture. Is that a picture of the police officers standing by their car? Jermaine. Because if that is that picture, because these 3 people right here look like police officers. That's why I'm asking you that. Okay. Because this picture he got on the thumbnail looks like police, but I don't know if this is actually from that. Can't tell. Jermaine, are you still awake? Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Somebody said nobody's going to drive 1,000 miles to harm themselves. Let's see what else they said. Somebody said, please, please, please be careful. You are doing better than the police. Somebody said he was murdered, seemed like a strangulation due to a bone broken in his neck. He didn't hang from that tree. I believe the blue rope plastic was for him to double lock his doors. Used to put up material to windows so he could sleep in his rig. There was no vacancies at the hotel. So was he planning to sleep in his truck? Think, why go get a room to sleep in but plan to hang yourself? Think, unless he wanted to hang himself in the hotel. As far as the homeless man, he giving him his last dollars while paying for the rope with a debit credit card. Think, why spend dollars on gas to drive to North Carolina and drop your load just to unalive yourself? First of all, he's not spending gas on his card. The company pays for that. Not so, as there is a God in heaven. The truth will come out. FBI need to get his phone log where his phone ring ping and what other numbers ping with his. Okay, let's see what somebody's saying. I know some truckers do carry cash, so y'all wrong. Somebody said, it's sad how brainwashed people are. The entire horrific tragedy that happened to that young man is and was a curse. Slavery still alive. Somebody said truckers always carry cash. You don't know what you're talking about. Let me give him a thumbs up because he certainly don't know what he's talking about. They definitely do carry cash all the damn time. They even be cashing their calm data checks because I cash them all the time. Calm data checks, calm data cards. They get cash advances, all types of stuff. Those are the cops. Those are them, right? Is that the picture of them stopping Javion? Yep, I thought so. And I don't think, if this dude was lying, why would he add he begged to call his mom? You don't even have to put that in here. Shit. That dude don't sound like he's lying. He does not sound like he's lying. See, somebody said the same thing I said. You would go to the damn truck stop. They said the Pilot truck stop is not far from the distribution center. Why would you be there trying to sleep in the truck? You go to the truck stop where you can park your truck legally. You can't park at 18 really anywhere, okay? And plus, at the truck stop, you can go take a shower, you can go eat, you can do so many things. And plus, you're around other people, okay? Somebody said he did not. There was no homeless man. That was a lie. Somebody said there is a beggar outside of Walmart. They said a beggar is not a homeless person. Some beggars are homeless people, but you know, that's for another story. He said, somebody said North Carolina has always been extremely racist, and I'm happy that someone is standing up. Peace and don't hesitate. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Somebody said the people there may be afraid, and I think they set his body in broad daylight. Daylight to send a message to the people living there. Every once in a while, they would do things like this when they want to instill fear or have a thirst to unalive. The deacons of defense used to form a circle around the black neighborhoods in my city back in the day. They would have some men on horses at night to protect the women and children as they slept. I never will believe that this young man did this to himself, partially because of the way this case was handled and in the delivery of the events by the sheriff and the interviews from the residents. He was an outsider to the people there, so they are not going to fight for him. Good thing that you are. Somebody says, sure they are, and for their families too. Deep, dark things have been happening in that city. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we hear on here real quick. Let's see. Let's play a little of this.
And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone. And then they took him down the road from the gas station.
It was 3 white people.
So let me stop there. So they took him down the road to the, they just said that. They took him down the road to the gas station. I don't want to hear this lady. Let me go over.
You saw it.
I'm the Simone Biles of
My
scam.
God, here they go with these damn ads. Hold on, y'all. Let's let this go off. Let this damn ad go off. Skip ad. Okay.
They said you saw this with your own 2 eyes.
Yeah. He already was dead. They didn't hang him. They just put the rope around his neck. Feel like he hanging himself. He didn't do that. He got his phone. They got his phone right there, right now. He took his phone, but he said, please call my mom. Please call my mom.
And I just want to emphasize that real quick. He said he was already dead when they set him there. Somebody asked me the other day, how could his legs be folded in that position just like that if he fell from a tree? That's because rigor mortis had already set in. And once again, he said they took his phone. They got his phone right now, which I still believe, because if you remember the police report I showed first in the first video, there was no phone listed in that police report. So this gentleman, I don't know who he is or how he knows, but I don't know if y'all feel the same way that I feel when listening to him, but I feel that he knows what he's talking about. And how he knows, I don't know. Let's continue.
But I know one thing. Hold on. I know one thing. He knows a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't think he's just sitting there making all this stuff up.
It's three, and then I'm going to tell you what. It's 3 policemen, right?
Yeah.
And a white KKK member.
I do too, Miss T.
They banded the KKK member.
Oh, okay. What's that policeman's name?
No, I don't know them. I'm just looking. I know I see him. I've been they saying they hang at this club. It's a KKK club where they hang at now. Where they hang at?
This dude is not lying. Listen, he said a Triple K club where they all hang at.
It's over there right down from over there the way up there. It's on the white people. Black people don't go there. You can't go there.
They got wait, hold up. They got a black people side and a white people side there, okay? Hold on. Let me stop. They got a black people side and a white people side. Did y'all just hear that?
I'm not gonna get real close to them, man. They kill you, man.
Yeah. And so how you know all this?
Easy. Go through that man everywhere, man. I'm really from Mississippi.
Oh, okay. So how everything going in Mississippi?
No, it's the same thing, right?
So you see that he mentioned that one of the law enforcement officer's father is a Klan member, right?
Wow.
But he also mentions once again that club. If you know the first video, I had another guy off camera mention a club that the KK members hang out at right around that area. Now,
in that same area.
Corroborating this scenario.
Wait, I gotta stop it for a second. They also said that truck stop or either that T&R tractor repair place. He said that usually the black truck drivers don't go to that shop.
On the other side of my uncle and nephew, every two got killed at. That's been a death in Mississippi. They killed them over there.
Oh yeah, down in Money, Mississippi.
Yeah, they killed my uncle too. He set him on fire.
Your uncle? What was your uncle name?
They don't know that my mama knew. And I was back then like rolled up, coming up, and then she tell me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I need to get caught in Mississippi too. I'm old too. I'm 66 years old.
You're 66 years old.
Yeah, my birthday January 6th, 1959.
So how you end up in Henderson then?
Hey, well, I go through there. My brother over there out that way. My other brother in Chicago. My other brother in Oakland, Mississippi. We go through. I was just busy. I be with my niece there too in Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida. But they racist, man. When I heard about that, I already know. I said, let me tell him, get your phone on. I saw your phone on. You put it in that kill, I will kill you.
So he's seen it, allegedly.
Yourself, man. And the police did that. They're not going to tell you. They covered that up, man. They got his phone. I'm telling you, they got his phone. He said, please let me call my mom. Please let me call my mom. And then the other policemen stopped him. They're going to set him on fire.
What?
In the war, it's 3 police and 1 police stopped him from setting them on fire.
And so once again, he says that, there was 3 policemen, 1 policeman stopped him from setting him on fire. But also he mentioned the places he's been. And I've seen guys like him that just be everywhere. And I don't know if he's a grifter or what, but or drifter, but it's people like these who see things that nobody sees them. So once again, his information is kind of cooperating with a lot of people's other information. And the fact that the sheriff said he's not speaking about this no more also points to possible police involvement. But that picture that you keep saying, like, look at that picture. Look at that picture. That is the picture of the night before he was found in that same area. What are the police doing? And we're going to discuss that soon. But hold on. Let's continue.
Okay, so that picture we said is the police there at that same area. They said, what are the police doing? That picture I just showed you guys is the police standing in that area. And he said, what are the police doing out there? Right. What are they? Yep.
How do you know that?
With my eyes. I was there.
You was there.
When you keep
Oh my
checking
God.
on your car
We got to wait till
because
this damn ad go off again. Let's see. So he said he was there.
You was there.
They claim it's not, Miss T.
Yeah, but I ain't saying nothing about it. I just get out of there, dog. Go, dog. These traffic stops now I see that whole thing. I stayed back, I'm looking. He coming out of Kmart. He throwing the rope. He had a blue rope in his hand, throwing the rope up. He all happy. I'm saying like that. Why you have it over here? You get killed over here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, well, I certainly appreciate you, man, for calling in with the information.
Yeah, keep my phone number, because I beat that away.
Okay, I'll lock you in, sir. I'll lock your phone number in.
I had one to tell you, because they were telling you wrong. When I see your video going in there, what the police station, you get you that police file report, I was looking at that. I said, wait a minute, let me tell this man, they giving you the wrong thing, dog. They ain't telling you, dog.
Wow.
They're telling you, talking right to them who did all that.
This is a trip out, y'all.
These boys, 3, 4 leaving now. They ain't gonna say they did it. They nobody ain't gonna say that. Because there ain't nobody was there on the reset around. Nobody didn't say it. On our path through saying all that. They're not gonna tell you, you say, oh, whatever like this. No, they're gonna give you the runaround, man.
They sure are.
They're not gonna tell you. That's why I said when you went in there, you sitting there away for a long time. I know it was gonna happen when the police come. I see them kept coming different. You know what they were doing when you were sitting right there when I was looking at it?
What's that?
They would walk back and forth telling the other person, this man out here. They didn't want. They were saying like, what are you out here for? They don't want you to know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it kept different warrants coming. That was not the same man come out to you the first time, come you talking with them. The other one come look at you, the other one went back. They didn't want to tell you. Nah, man, the other one trying to feel like he was friendly. He's not friendly, man. I'm telling you, hang at that club, man. It's a club. When you go there again, you ask somebody that club where KKK hang at. The police be there. Why the police there? There's a member there.
Damn.
You gotta go back there and see, have somebody again. Like his club.
And here he is again about that club.
He sure is.
You know, he's talking about that club where the KKK hang out, but he also mentions my time when I picked up the police report from there. And like I said, I stayed in there about 10 or 15 minutes, and I did see it was various sheriffs coming out. And, you know, a lot of these sheriffs were
right.
Caucasian, and they were coming
how he know all this stuff, though? This dude be watching.
out, and they were looking and looking and looking. And as he said you was probably talking to the same ones that
I think he went to the.
that picture.
I think he went to the Walmart district. Oh, he went before. Okay, thank you, Jermaine.
Which one it was, but one of them do look familiar of the ones that I was talking to. But he also mentions the point that they're not going to tell me. They're not going to tell nobody that that's what happened if that is indeed what happened. So this gentleman, knows a lot on. I don't know how he knows it, but once again,
I think so. They was following. I think
eerily similar to the conversation that you're about to hear next.
Let's see.
Let's continue.
It's the club where KKK hang at now.
All right, I certainly appreciate you, man. I'm gonna check it out.
That's right.
So let me admit. So the person, it was a lady who hit me up the other day, and she was telling me about a similar incident happened in Gary, Indiana. So anyway, I see the lady. I don't know if it's the same lady who hit me up, where she said that something similar happened to Tamon Blair in Indiana. They, of course, said he did it to himself with his hands tied behind his back. He was 21 years old as well. And she said, she replied to one of his videos last week, and she said the way Javion was found, it was a message and a very dark message to us. So I don't know if this is the same person who hit me up as well and told me a similar incident happened in Gary, Indiana. So this is the person right here, Tamon Blair. So I'm gonna look that person up in a minute, okay? So let's finish here a little bit more of this. I'm not gonna play the whole video because it's very long, but we'll hear a little of it. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Wow. Let's hear it a little bit more.
Okay, I'll talk with you later.
Yeah, but don't be there at night, though, because he hang out.
He's just playing stuff over right now.
Oh, no, I definitely ain't gonna be there at night, but yeah.
Go ahead there and ask somebody. They're gonna say the club where the KKK hang out. They're gonna tell you that. And think that's where the police were hanging. His daddy hanging at these KKK.
So the police hang at that club.
Ain't no black people killed. Ain't nobody. Then I heard people talking about somebody was in a truck. Ain't nobody was in a truck. He by himself, man. He came out of Walmart throwing a rope up.
Okay, so that there you go. There was nobody in that truck. That's what he said. He said he was in that truck by himself. Remember, I said at first I thought maybe he had somebody in that sleeper. He said nobody was in that truck. This dude right here been really watching.
And they truck is stopped right down the street from the gas station. Right down the gas station. That main road, you going down.
Yeah.
But on the other side, there were the woods there with all the other trucks. Put your trucks and all that off there right there. That's where they went up right into the house up there. It's the thing to go up in there.
Okay.
But they're not going to tell you, though.
He said they go around there by the house, right? That's what he just said. Then he said they go up in that house back there in the woods. It's back there by the woods. Remember I said it was a shed or a shack back there? That's what he's talking about.
I believe it.
No, I know the woman's right there. Them trees not big, man. There's a lot of trees. You go by that gate, there's a lot of trees right up in there. And the people be right up in there. They can see you.
Yeah, you right.
And they seen what happened anyway, but they're not going to tell you.
Yeah, I believe it.
He just...
You got to put your truck. You can't put your truck over there. Something going to happen there to get you. That would happen to him.
Okay.
Man, I say to myself, I was out with a guy on first dog and tell him don't do that, don't go that way.
He went the wrong way.
Main road from the gas station. The police already was there, man. They were looking at him. When he came out of Walmart, they followed right behind him.
Told you they said that. I told you. Wait, hold on. When he came out of,
that's what somebody else said.
no, when he went down the wrong. This dude confused me, but he said something about he went down the wrong street. They said they was watching him. The police was watching him. When he got out of Walmart, they got him. That's what he just said. When he got out of Walmart.
Stopped by the police. So let me Okay.
3 policemen and 1 KKK man.
3 policemen, 1 KKK man.
One of them, he added the KKK too now.
Okay.
And they just thought beating boom, just beat him on. They didn't do nothing to him. They didn't shoot him. They didn't kill him. They just beat him on in his face. You won't recognize him.
Wait, hold on. He said they was beat him all in his face. You wouldn't even recognize him. They was beating him. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That's what he said. Please let me call my mama.
That's why they want to let the family see him.
What did he say? They got his wallet too? Is that what he just said? They got his wallet too? I don't know what he just said.
Okay. Well, let.
Go back and check that page and you ask somebody, do KKK be in that place, that club? They're gonna say yeah.
All right. Okay, I appreciate you, man. I see
That's
you
tripped out, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
His name, but I blocked it out. But he is adamant that once again the narrative that he was followed. He was followed from the
y'all
Walmart.
hear?
They were waiting on him. There was traffic stop, and it's police involved, right? And so I'm gonna now. Of course, you saw the video yesterday with the ex-sheriff who was caught in a Grand Dragon suit and was alleged to have
the ex-sheriff
with everybody wearing the little pencil hats. And I received a comment. I want y'all to see this comment from this lady who was sort of apologizing for him, like, okay, well, he was dead, and he's dead now, and he was released from the department because he was mentally unstable and his health declined because of his mental health condition.
Talking about the ex-sheriff,
so
I guess.
You need to, I'm not defending him, but you need to get your facts straight before you share information. I'm like, lady, there's literally an article that says he chased the black down.
That's true.
We're talking about Tony Finch from yesterday. He chased the black couple down and threatened them all the way from Henderson to Oxford, and it was later found with the Grand Dragon outfit on. So I don't know who this lady is, maybe a relative, but
That
And she said, what
straight
does it
up
matter?
cake.
I'm like, this speaks to the history or the spirit of racism, not only in the town, but also in the law enforcement community. And so it's apologists like that. Like it seems like every time that, racism is mentioned on the other side, or, some white dude exhibits racism or evil, they always try to say mental health. No, sometimes it's just evil.
Right.
Maybe his mental health and his physical health decline because of his evil actions and evil deeds.
That's right.
So, nevertheless, here is the next caller. Now, this next lady that you're going to hear, she cites herself as a reader. One who, I guess uses divination, as the Bible says. Now, once again, I'm a Christian. I don't, subscribe to that particular method, but I know that method does have some credence because, once again, I practice divination in the Bible, and they were able to see certain things. So I don't discount what this lady says. Consequently, she called me in the middle of the phone call that you just heard. And as soon as I got off that phone call, I dialed this number back. And this lady is saying almost the same thing that this guy said verbatim. So I'm going to let you hear it, and you can be the judge.
So that's the lady we was here
of this particular conversation.
Let's see what she said. Here we go with another ad. Let's wait. Damn, I'm gonna try not to put my ads on like this, man.
I don't leave the road bad boy. I don't know what that about. I was picking up on like he was trying to fix something inside that truck because that rope can't go on that truck. So with that being said, I took some notes. I asked some questions. And it was 3 white people, 3 white guys. And they did that to him. And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say, and they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always in something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff. And they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your face.
So check this out. She, I guess, whatever, divination or whatever, however you call it. But the other dude actually witnessed it. Okay, so remember that. He's claimed he actually witnessed what they were doing. Let me go up a little bit more on this.
Previously called.
He ain't gave no homeless man no money. A homeless man is not even in this. I'm telling you, that's a lie. That's what they gave. Who in the hell gonna give a homeless man $228? Make that shit make sense. It's time. This right here just finna bring everything to innocent to the forefront. And for them black folks to get on there and tell my them folks saying, all these white folks around here is overly gracious. I'm a traveling nurse and I do readings. And you can't even go in these places and work without these folks calling you niggas and monkeys and stuff.
Me either. Me too. I'm about to get off here in a minute though.
They let you know these black folks is the problem.
And thank you for sticking around. Thanks to all of you guys. This is very important. That's why I'm here.
They got one white friend that's gonna do something for them, and they want to vouch for everybody. That's not the case.
And there she mentions, I guess, the propensity of people in the area to deny some things. As you saw today's video or yesterday's video, that the young lady said that she was ran out of Henderson. Let me change the date on this thing too. So, but that was yesterday's video, and then you heard the Caucasian woman as well detail some of the things that she knows and went through. So, once again, this lady seems to once again know what she's talking about.
This is true.
Let's continue.
That's tripped out.
And then I see like they got a whole like Ku Klux Klan, like where they go meet it, where they do their stuff. And
damn.
The Klansman is very much alive in Henderson, North Carolina. I wish I could put you inside my head.
Yeah. Well, I've already, like I said, the lady told me herself that she definitely she know the things that they've done this morning that I just received. I received like 2 more calls. Like actually right before you, a guy called me and said it was 3 police officers and 1 KK member.
See, 3 police officers and 1 KKK member.
Well, actually, when you called, I was talking to him. So
it's 3 of them.
3 police officers and 1 KK.
He was today. He didn't, and I don't. The rope was not to hang himself. The rope was not. The rope was for him to. It was going to be beneficial for him inside that truck. He was doing something with that rope inside that truck. But it was not to hurt himself. He was very much happy. He was very much ready to just take on his career straight up, like excited about it. But that's the reason you ain't gonna find no camera, because it's like if a police coming up and knock on your door, knock on your window, what you gonna do?
Damn. Roll it down.
About that truck, baby.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and he was brought back to that tree. Inside that white trailer truck thing, whatever that is, that thing that looked like a trailer right there on the side of that road. I'm telling you, straight up, it was 3 police officers. I don't see that 4th person, but I do see 3.
All right, we're gonna stop right there, guys, and you can go look at that video by Taylor House Publishing. Its pictures and callers point to police involvement and cover up in the Javion Magee case. Okay, and it's 49 minutes long. I skipped over some things and stuff, but I'm gonna go back and actually listen to this whole entire thing tomorrow. And on Monday, if I hear anything else, I'll let you guys know. Like I said before, these are all alleged, facts and things like that. The man sounds convincing. This lady is what's the name? So she's just telling what she sees, in her visions or whatever the case is. But the man said he witnessed that. He witnessed all of that, and he sounds like he knows exactly what he's talking about. All right. So guys, we are getting ready to get out of here because it's late. It's 4:55, almost 5. I got to go to bed. Man, this was a long live, 3 hours, almost 3.51, almost 4 hours long, but it was for a good purpose. We talked about Diddy too, but Javion, this is what my life was really all about, because I want to definitely, bring justice for him. I mean, we need to find out what happened, if he got unalive or if he took his own life. I'm leaning toward he got unalive. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can leave whatever comments in the comment section. Just keep it, respectful. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And what else? Thumbs up this video. It's sitting right there on the screen. I forgot what to say, y'all. Thumbs up this video. Oh, wow. And hopefully, I didn't put the audio up. I mean, I didn't put the video up, but I just did the audio. Hopefully it'll be okay and stuff. I am trying to, get this guy's name out and people to know what happened. So, everything should be good with the video and things like that. All right. Other than that, y'all, if y'all want to show additional support to this channel, y'all can do that by doing the Cash App to $ShadesTube. All right. And I'll see you guys on Monday unless something really, really major happens with Diddy, which I doubt it, but just in case it does, or with Javion Magee story, whatever the case is. And I am going to be looking up some more information regarding that. And I'm going to listen to the rest of this video, okay? And then I'll be back on Monday. Y'all have a great remaining weekend Sunday. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And thanks to, let me do the roll call. I almost forgot, y'all. Every day, I always forget stuff, especially at night. Okay, so I want to say thank you to Miss T, who hung the whole time. Thank you so much, hon. Wait, I can't even get this shit up here. Want to thanks to Jermaine, who was hanging in the whole time. Tony Bands was up in this place hanging. Let's see. Agif up here. Is that how you say your last name? I mean, your name. Agif hanging in here the whole time as well. Let's see. Nightbot doing this job. I usually put y'all names. Let me put y'all names up here. What Tony Band's name? Tony Bands. Let's see who else. Young Riz was up in this place. Thank you so much. Let's see who else came in here. Y'all got to go through all these messages. We had a good conversation in this chat too. Most Hated Bronze was up in this place showing some support. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had a good flow of conversation over here. Let's see if hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Let's see. I think I got everybody, but if I did miss anybody, thank you so much, chat. Thanks to everybody in the bushes. I appreciate you guys. And thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all, we did everything tonight. This was a fun live. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to talk about Javion. And we got that video up here and other stuff we found out. We talked about Diddy. We had some little fun talking about peeing on yourself. No, I didn't pee on myself. Now, don't get it twisted. But we talked about that type of stuff as well. All right. Okay, Brandon. Okay, Brandon. Thank you so much for, hanging in out here with us and stuff. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notifications like I just asked you guys to do, and subscribe to this channel and share and leave a comment. Listen, get the word out about Javion Magee. We need to make sure that justice is served. Hashtag justice. Wait a minute, what was it? I'm getting so damn sleepy, I forgot what to write. Justice for Javion Magee. All right, let me put that hashtag up there real quick. Y'all know when I start getting tired, I be saying all types of shit. I done fell asleep for a quick second up here, all types of weird stuff. I don't even know what I was talking about when I did it. I think I played it off pretty good, though. Let's see. Javion. There you go. So y'all make sure y'all do a hashtag like this for him, because we're going to get some justice for real, for real. We got to make them do some justice, and that's on everything. All right. And that's what this channel is all about as well. All right. Have a good remaining weekend, y'all. Happy and blessed Sunday. And I'll see you guys in my next live, which will be Monday. Hey, check out my Dollar Tree /Daisyo shopping haul. And when I put that new short up today, later on, check that out too. And follow me on TikTok if you're on TikTok at ShadesTube. Have a good night. Happy and blessed Sunday morning. And I'll see you guys in my next live. Peace out, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Change everything. Take everything down. Actually, we can keep that up there. Do this. And then we got to go over here and sign it out, y'all. Wait, what else? I'll never have this stuff together over here. Let's see. Oh, where's the thing at, y'all? Dang. Okay, here we go. Good night, y'all. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out. Be blessed.